is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm Brea Thorn. Sorry I'm late. I got caught up with trying to catch up with the Pokédex and caught up with catching up. And I lost track of time, and then I was like, oh, that was my notification to that I need to go live soon. 20 minutes ago. But here we are. I'm here, you're here, we are here. So that's 100%. Like, we're ready. Over, what's going on, Chris? Welcome in. Darth Versa, how you doing? We're rolling indeed. Over on Twitch, Bone Shock, how you doing? Welcome in. Lionheart, you were mentioned. That sounds fun. We do ball, Natty. Indeed, we balled. I got a notification. Twitch notifies you if you're mentioned in chats these days. Hi, Bray. Yeah. I'm glad you have notifications on. I did mention you like a bit ago when I read that when I said hi, so that counts. I guess maybe there are maybe there's like, I don't know, it's like preemptive notifications. Oh God, that'd be awful. Shanala Cerberus, welcome. How you doing? Blues Yonic Wolf, welcome in. And Not Jaspers, how is it going, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well. I almost, it's annoying because I almost finished with the Pokédex. I just had one last thing to enter, which was the last bit of cards from VMAX Climax, which was, if y'all were there for the last stream, this set was insane. This Japanese set, Japanese Sword and Shield goes crazy. Like crazy. We added a bunch of Pokemon. And I still have one or two to add from this that are new catches. And we are now 75 away. 75 catches away from filling the Pokédex. It's crazy. Right guy, what's up? Welcome. Peckish, what's up? Japanese is Japanese. Is huh? That was Certified Hood Classic. The Certified Hood Classic. Yeah, it was really good. It was excellent. The only thing I need to do is just this last stack. Make sure I go through these and that everything that needs to be updated is that if there are any upgrades, those are included, and then we're good. I don't mind doing that now. I don't. Last time I did that on stream, y'all didn't seem to mind at all. But yeah. And the new catch from this last stack was this cherub. There you go. It's really cute, and it's a holo rare. Nice. But we also got a bunch of upgrades. The Octillery, the Passimian, and it was that last one that we got the Morpeko. Well, it's they're not. I actually should have put these in there to where it was 2 and 2. I should have had them facing away from each other so I could show the whole thing. But the V Union. So that's the way I would use that is once I get to the point to where I have the Pokédex is separated by generation and I have binders for each one, the Morpeko spot, I guess, would just be 4. The thing is, I need to look at how many V Union cards there are, because the thing is, if I get another one and it's an upgrade, I have to shuffle everything. So that means I can't label those. It's going to be a lot easier if it's by generation. It's going to be a lot fewer Pokemon numbers in the Pokédex to keep track of. It'll look cool, though. It'll look really cool in a binder page to have all of those. That, or I just take V Union cards and I have like a separate binder just for cool gimmicks that they did that aren't necessarily upgrades, because I have Morpeko VMAX and it's kind of a similar thing. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Happy happening and okay, cool. Made it up just now. We were all here for it. Dang, 75 streams, Wolf. That's crazy. Even through a name change. Okay, imagine this, Bray. The Morpeko is on each of the 4 corners of the page, and the spots in between are just other Morpeko cards. But then you have a corner that's like just this. It's just a butt or something. And then on the other corner, it's just that. And that's cute, but that's the only part of it that has Morpeko's face on it. Gotta trust the process. It'll look funny. If it looks funny, no, here's what we do. If it's a binder that has 4 across, then we just put the V Union in the center and we put other Morpeko cards around it. And then it's kind of the same thing, except the art makes sense. Yeah, that's another idea that could work. Ordered up a Charizard collector chest tin, fall 2023, Team Rocket, Persian, and Nidoking tins, and Gem 5 Chinese box. Can't wait to rip it. I still haven't ordered Gem 5, unless I did. I think I did, actually. Did I? Yes, I did. I did. I ordered 1. Oh, no. Basically, at Cat's Collectibles, which, Shanala, you referred me to that site. They had a thing to buy 4 boxes for a really good price. So I just did that. Of Gem Pack Volume 5. So they're still preparing it for shipping, though. They're still preparing it for shipping. So here's the thing. When you are looking at different shops, and you're doing something like comparing shipping, like the amount of time it says, 5 to 7 business days or 4 business days expedited shipping, that has nothing to do with the shipping date. It doesn't tell you when it will ship to you. It's just telling you, once it does, how long it'll take to get to you. And I made that order when? May 4th? No, that doesn't feel right. Oh, wait, no. I ordered it before that. I'm certain I ordered it before that. Like I ordered it the same day that you sent the message. Wait, Sunday. You sent the message Sunday. Yeah, so I ordered it on the 3rd. And then they confirmed, oh, I ordered it early morning. Never mind. I just want it now. So, like, how about that? Huh? How about that? Is that too hard? Yes. Yes, it is. It's unreasonable expectations. So, what you gonna do? Sometimes shipping sucks. Indeed, it does. I've shipped things. That sucks. I hate shipping things. It's really stressful. Let me just get these accounted for here. Again, I don't know what to do with the V Union thing. It is technically, I think, more rare to have all 4 V Union cards rather than 1 VMAX card, I guess. But I really like that VMAX card. It can stay. It's in there. It's in the binder. My current gigantic Pokédex binder is not going to get changed. I'm not shuffling everything around. The unfortunate thing about the stickers I used to label every, like the first spot in every row, apparently they're very, very good stickers. They're small and they're kind of out of the way and it looks fine. But if you want to remove them, they don't want to be removed. They don't want you doing that. So use those with caution is what I would say. So we have some fun things for today. We do have some fun things for today. My favorite thing is that like I'll be like, oh, I need to let me see if there's anything out there, something that's kind of inexpensive that'd be fun to open in a video, and then I order it at like 3 in the morning, and I forget. And then a week and a half later, or 2 weeks later, you just get a lunchbox with Pokemon card packs in it. So, yeah. Michael Superbacker, how are you doing? How have you been? How's it going? Welcome. FaZe, what's going on? Audacity, rather. FaZe Audacity. Welcome in. How you been? Do you have a list of your remaining catches and upgrades that you want to do trades for? No. Basically, once I hit, like, there's certain cards that I already kind of know I want. Like, obviously, Mega Venusaur EX SIR to finish off that trifecta of matching artworks in the first page, right? There's stuff like that. Obviously, I'm gonna want it, like, and I know that. And basically, whenever I go to a card show or something, and I'm doing a stream or a video or whatever for it, I'll say it at the beginning. This is what we're hunting for today, and I do that to try and not lose my mind and lose sight of what I'm trying to do. I'm glad to be here. Glad to have you here. It has been very different around here lately because the PC market exploded, and it's really hanging by a thread. I mean, exploded as not in a positive way, like, oh, business is booming. No, business went boom, and it went away. So now we help people whenever they need it, which is rarely right now. Most people understand that it's not a good time to buy a PC. And on the other side, we do Pokemon stuff. We do Pokemon stuff because I'm a big fan of Pokemon. I have been for a very long time, and I've always wanted to collect the TCG, the cards. Just never really had a good justification to do that. Well, content is a great justification for things. So but still, we're still doing some PC stuff. It's just, it is rough. It is rough to have seen like the progress of my tech channel just come to a screeching halt. RAM problem? Yes. RAM, storage, GPUs, soon CPUs. Power supplies are slightly going up in price. That's going to be ramping up eventually as raw materials go up in price, and production of things like, well, I mean, yeah, the same parts that go into a consumer power supply also fit into server power supplies, and the demand on those is going up. So, RAM did dip in price a little bit. The bubble did not burst, though. We were all hoping it would, but yeah. When I bought my computer case, it was processing and preparing for a week and a half. The day before they shipped it, they said your order has been delayed for up to 3 days. Sorry, same day? What? Oh, okay. Well, apparently a few shops have been having shipments get stuck in customs for long stretches of time. And one even had the delivery tampered with or stolen. That sucks. Audacity, I'm happy to hear that. Life is good. That's good. That's good to hear. Like, that's all you can really ask for right now. Good is like the goal right now. Not like life is amazing. We just needed to just give me good. I'm happy with good. That's all I need. Good enough, even. I'm guilty of the same thing. Ordering at night and forgetting I ordered. Yeah. Like I did forget. I did forget about the lunchbox. I did. I think it's just like Mega Evolution, but I was like, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun to open. The main thing was I remembered I had an order, but it was for cards. Also, I should have kept those aside when I got that order today, but I got too excited and I sorted them into the sets that I'm trying, the decks I'm trying to build. Oops. My bad. It was more A-spec cards and more like ultra rare EXs to be the EXs for decks and things like that. So just the same as before. Nothing crazy. There was a Mega Attack Rare Mega Frostlass. That was like 15 bucks. And I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I don't know how good it is in the meta. And I'm not even building a water deck right now. Someone take my cards away from me. Not these cards. The ones I use to buy them. The cards I use to buy them. Take them away from me, please. Kenneth, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. Glad to see you. I like that 3D printed high. Who is that from? Pez Liz. Just based on that, I'm dropping a follow for Pez Liz. Just based on how sick that greeting emote is. I feel like the one that I would like for people to enjoy the most out of the emotes that I have spent many hours making, although I need to make a lot more, is my animated lurk emote. That's my favorite. The subtlety that I put in the movement of where I'm like peeking and then it accelerates as I'm hiding because I'm lurking, right? It's just, I put a lot of work into that. That's my favorite emote. And I'm happy to see that right there is the non-animated one, Peckish, and you are subscribed, so you do have access to the animated one. Sky the Cow, welcome. How are you? But yeah, Michael, I hope you're not in the market for PC stuff right now because it's bad. It is bad. Has some fun 3D printing streams. I have to wonder about the 3D printing stream. A lot of 3D prints take a really long time. Is that not a super fun lurk emote? Okay, it's super fun. I actually wanted to go in and change it to where it's the word lurk in the standard font for Twitch chat, and then my head pops up and moves the word, and then pops back down. But I thought that might be a little too busy. That might be a little too busy. And it's okay, it's weird if you have both. It is weird if you do both. But I don't mind it. Anyways, let me get these logged in the spreadsheet here. Heck, I will even show the process. As you can see, I think this is just in the last stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Pokemon caught. Crazy. Hey, I need people to say stuff in Twitch chat because it won't pop up until you're here. Like we're here and I'm looking at this and then you talk. Why is it not working? Why? There it is. Okay, it worked. Okay. Okay. Art of Dragonite V-Star Premium Deck Holder Collection Box. Excited. I haven't opened up any Pokemon Go. That sounds like an amazing deck holder box thing. When Doug Trio is slightly curious about what the Diglett's looking at. Okay. This is good. This is good. Spreadsheets confuse me, but wow. Yeah. So it is alphabetical and then it wraps around to here. There you go. I can also sort these by, well, I guess I can sort them by Pokédex number. It'll have 2 separate things of Pokédex number order, I guess, because I just had to do this. So I wouldn't have to scroll around too much to check. Really, alphabetical is more important on this list. Whereas on the master list, if you have a Pokemon where, look at this, we need still so many from the Sun and Moon era. Look at this. Nihilego, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, Poipole, Naganadel, Stakataka, Blacephalon. We need Tapu Fini. So a legendary from Alola. I thought I had gotten a Kamo O at some point, but I guess I still have not. But it's really Sun and Moon is still the generation where I'm missing the most. So we can do some more Crimson Invasion today. I've got that booster box still. What was I doing? Okay. So Blissey is going to be an upgrade here. Let's do that real quick. Wait, whoa, I didn't have a Blissey. That's right. It's a new catch. My bad. And we got a great one. We got the V, Blissey V here. That's awesome. Okay, so that's a double rare V. And you go in the new stack. I forgot I did not have a Blissey. This is not going to beat the Trainer Gallery Pikachu, although it is amazing, but it goes in my Pikachu collection. Then we have Corviknight, as in Corviknight VMAX that we pulled. Absolutely sick card. Man, that camera does not like me to block my face when it's trying to track my face. How are SSD prices? My 1 terabyte is almost full. That's all I need. More hard drive space. Are there bigger ones now? Yes. I mean, they go up to 8 terabytes for M.2 SSDs. But SSD prices are super bad. Yeah, most of them are more than double original price right now. They're like at least double original price, if not more, 2.5 times. It's really bad. Because as you can imagine, if all this RAM is going to these servers and data centers, so is storage. They need storage too. And the problem is not that consumer products are being snatched up by AI data centers. It's the manufacturers. They are taking the same NAND flash chips and putting them on to data center storage solutions because they can sell those for more. It's the same product on a more the same supplies on a higher profit margin product. So of course they prefer that. So sorry, Corviknight VMAX. Okay, you're in Sword and Shield era, so you're around here. Where are you at? Corviknight. Wow, what an upgrade from common, from rather uncommon to ultra rare VMAX. Bam and bam, boom, bop, pow. That goes in the upgrade stack. All right. Octillery. Octillery. There you are. Our little friend Octillery here. The Octillery in question here is the character rare trainer gallery Octillery here. Absolutely awesome. Now we are taking out a reverse Yukimori when we do get to that. So that's going to go in the Yukimori collection. That's going to be it's a CSR or CHR. So how would I denote a character rare? I guess, I don't know, illustration rare, alternate art? How have I been doing it? I don't know, but it's not Yukimori, unfortunately. I really want the Yukimori full art. And that's not a V or anything, but that is a big old upgrade there. And then Passimian. There's nothing for Trainer Gallery because that was specific to like 1 or 2 sets. Blissey is a great Pokemon. One of the like highest hit point Pokemon there are. They mostly show things already printed, but she usually has something printing during the stream. Nice. Is there a camera pointed at the print to sort of like have that showing in the background? Because that would be cool. So where it says caught, does it show the Pokemon when you hover over? No. That list is just for me to be able to, at a glance, see if a specific Pokemon card I pulled is caught. And there we go. This is being edited right in front of you right now, by the way. Natty, thank you very much. Natty the Panda in Twitch chat is basically the administrator of this this spreadsheet, the creator and administrator of the spreadsheet. Thank you. And removed all the caught ones. So I can at a glance look here and say, wait, Doxbun. I did not have a Doxbun yet. I haven't pulled a Doxbun? That's crazy. It's not that crazy. Voodoo Gaming, what's up? How'd you get your microphone that color? I just ordered it from, what is it? Is it Colorware? Colorware, I guess. I think that's the name of the... Yeah, Colorware. They make things like mice, controllers, and also microphones. And this is like an automotive grade paint job. It's super nice. And you choose the colors for everything. It's a really cool system. Gotham Guy. The channel is there on YouTube. The channel is there. Super proud of the spreadsheet. It communicates with itself so well. Yeah. Michael, I know it is very much crying emote worthy for sure. I guess basically what I would do is if there's anything on your SSD that you don't need, put it in cloud storage. There's, you know, Google Drive, Dropbox. You can get, I think Google Drive will give you a certain amount for free. Just use that and put anything that you don't need to access all the time on cloud storage, and then make sure that it's not on your system, only in your cloud storage. Okay, Passimian. There you are. You know what? Hold on. What if I do this? Oops. Need to change the font to white. Why did it not change the font to white? Okay, so we do that. Then I change the font to white. Okay, and now it's not going to have a fancy color or anything, but that's fine. Now we have trainer gallery. I'll probably still put like it's still for in Japan it's a character rare. In North America it was a trainer gallery, but whatever. All right, Passimian is no longer just an uncommon reverse foil. It is now. I guess I do this. Check this out. How about that? Illustration rare trainer gallery. That works. I know illustration rare is a specific type of rarity, specific type of card, but it also kind of just it's full art, okay? It's a full art card. Fine. And it's not V or anything else. Okay. Upgrade there. Put you aside. And no, we're not putting V Union Morpeko in the Pokédex. It just doesn't fit. Then we had Cherim. Yeah, it's just Braythorn EX. That is also, if you're in the Discord, I've linked it every I think every Sunday because I'm doing gaming streams there. However, here's a fun thing. That's supposed to be the channel for shorts. The streams are supposed to go on Braythorn XP. Braythorn XP as in experience points, right? Or experiences, I guess. But that's the long form gaming channel. And that's also where like long form card show videos are going to go, things like that. And just vlog style videos, all that. Okay. So Cherim. And this is a holo rare. Goes in the new stack. Then I'm going to check these. No, none of these are going to be up. Let me check Abomasnow. No, I think I have Abomasnow EX. I do. And it's Mega Abomasnow EX. Wait, hold up. Electrode. I already have a holo rare. Okay. Okay, so 2 new catches and 3 upgrades. There we go. Had the music a little bit loud there. Sorry about that. Not me realizing a singular cell from Poliwrath slipped through the cracks and didn't get coded correctly to change appropriately. So I got so bothered by it, immediately hunted it down and fixed it. Thank you. They are directly showing 3D printing. Nice. Angry Beaver, what's up? How's it going? Sorry I missed you there. Question, for your full-length YouTube videos, do you keep copies of the files or do you delete them once you upload on YouTube? I mean, I generally do, yeah, because YouTube could shut down any day. And if that's the case, there's going to be a vacuum. There's going to be other sites popping up to try and do it. And I basically have to blitz all of those and try putting my content everywhere. So, yes, I keep copies of at least the finished videos. Raw footage can take up a lot of space, and I don't really have a good reason to do that other than things like the more artistic things like creative stuff like PC montages. Like I might want to go back and do like a rehashing of every montage I've ever done or whatever, right? So I keep the raw footage of those. Okay, so that's that. By the way, I do take my time. Oh, hold on, I gotta check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Yes, I have a holo rare already for Zarude. So there's a reason that I check things so thoroughly, because as I'm going through, I might be like, this might be a new Pokemon, and then I go check real quick, and yeah, it is. But there's some where like, oh, I haven't even, did I even connect this? Oh, it's gonna do the thing. Okay. Perfect. Okay, got that and got that. Okay, that right there. We'll just give it a little boop right there. Okay, that's good. Sorry. So, anyways, as I was saying, of course, this thing needs to populate now. So y'all just keep talking in Twitch chat, please. Thank you. Not, oh yeah, that reminds me, Bray. Once the new gen comes out, would you like me to immediately put them in or wait until there are cards for them? It's a really good question. That's going to be rough. Do you have something in place for that? Like, is it going to be really difficult to do? But yeah, I didn't realize, because like I saw Gallade and I was like, oh, for sure I've caught Gallade before, but I might have thought the same thing at that point too, because yeah, I didn't have Gallade yet. Because when you think about it, what would you usually want to evolve from Corellia? Like, Gardevoir is in the TCG, in gameplay, super popular, because in Psychic decks, it is super, like, really, really powerful. But Gallade, not as popular in terms of fighting type Pokemon. So yeah, and yeah, it was in the VMAX Climax box. We did get our first Gallade. And it's just when I go back and check again off stream is when I'm taking my time and making sure I didn't miss anything. And then I saw that. I was like, that's freaking Gallade. I was just thinking that I didn't have one. Okay, cool. So yeah, new Pokemon. There you go. Just so weird to see these because they're just like so random. No, it is 4 cards that are meant to be one giant card. Okay, I can't imagine trying to pull all 4 of those in playing the TCG. Is it an editor that's keeping you from posting your shorts? Gotham guy, yeah, and I've talked about this on stream. It's various things. The thing about it is, this is not like very few of the things that I've been filming are timely, where they need to come out at a certain time, which is good because, like, none of it's coming out around that time. Yeah, but I've talked about this. He pops in now and then. There. It's not just an editing thing or anything like that. Okay. But the person who is working on this stuff pops in the chat now and then. That's usually the only time I hear from them. They live in Jordan, which is adjacent to a volatile area right now. So I'm not bothering them. I'm very sorry to disappoint you. The tech channel, what the heck am I going to talk about? There's most of the things are like most people can't buy PCs right now. Like it's just the deals are really rough. Sometimes there's some. It's just also I just like really don't want to make tech content right now. It literally drives me crazy. Not crazy. Crazy is the wrong word. It stresses me out so much, and it gives me very bad feelings that I carry for the following day, even where I'm just like, my career is in the trash because of AI and because of Micron and because of Nvidia and because of AMD and because of this and that. It's like, it's not a good feeling. I'm very sorry that it's not. So yeah, there's a delay on the Pokemon stuff, which is unfortunate. But I mean, I didn't start the war. I just hope that everything is fine for Onward and his family. Like that's a priority for me. Sometimes people need to hear things that'll help them push harder, not be surrounded by yes men. Were you not listening? I'm not looking for permission to prioritize somebody's safety and family and just not push them to contact me or whatever. I've sent some messages. I haven't heard anything back, and that worries me. But then they pop in chat now and then and say, hey, everything's okay. We're okay. But like, I understand that you have good intentions. I understand that. I'm okay. We are fine in terms of like, I'm able to pay my rent and do stuff like that. The good thing about YouTube videos is they don't go anywhere, and I still get a good amount of views on my older videos, like how to set up your gaming PC and stuff like that. Okay. Those few who can buy PCs, there are people using the codes, which they save money and it helps support me as I continue on. It's just, there's not a lot of tech content I could make right now that isn't negative. And I never wanted to have a negative channel. There's enough negativity around pre-builts. So the few times I've had to make negative videos and then I see the views on those skyrocket, I resisted the urge to just be like views, numbers. I understand that you have good intentions, but yeah, it's not helpful. Like, you know what I mean? I understand you have good intentions. I know people are, and it's actually nice to know that there are people out there who still want me to make videos. That is nice. Every time I think of doing it for a tech video, I get I feel like I'm on the verge of an anxiety attack because of what damage this whole thing has wrought to my entire love for the industry and for the hobby. Like it's in shambles right now. What's up, Empire of Noise? Sold Micron shares, lost 200x. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, had the bubble fully burst, that probably would have been worse. It didn't, but like, right now there are dozens and dozens of small PC building businesses that are sinking, that are hanging on by their ragged fingernails to try and keep their dream alive. And some of them, like, it wouldn't matter if I came out with good intentions and said, hey, buy from this shop. If they cannot get a solid profit margin because every link in the supply chain is price gouging to death right now. Every step, manufacture, raw materials, manufacturing. And then the manufacturers are like, yeah, consumers, screw them. They're not tech billionaires, or they don't have, they don't have financial backing because they're an AI startup. They don't have enough money. So we're just going to manufacture for this. But here's a trickle of stuff for consumers. And then that gets shipped off to here, to distribution, to distributors who are like, hey, we've got gold here. So we paid more. Let's add even more to that. And then that gets to retail or system integrators or OEMs. OEMs generally have some, like you'll see like, hey, this is HP RAM or whatever, maybe, but that helps them because they're direct from manufacturers sometimes, but my hobby got eaten alive. It's near death. This, by the way, is what every video would sound like if I was trying to make PC videos right now. I would rather not post anything. And if you're wondering, I wonder if he's lost subscribers. Yes, I've lost subscribers. Yes. In the last 30 days, like 20 subscribers have been like, I want content. And it's like, I don't want to make it. I'm sorry. If you want to wait around and like, it doesn't cost you anything to be subscribed to my channel on YouTube, right? If you want to, like, I don't know, not make it worse, because you can imagine losing subscribers doesn't feel good. That number used to always be green, even if it was just like a few subscribers per month when this all started. I was still going up. Now it's going down slowly, very slowly. And I don't get it. It doesn't cost anything to be subscribed. So what it is people who are angry that I'm doing something different. So they want to punish me for it. When being subscribed to me doesn't cost them anything. They could even twist the knife if they want and go to the little three dots right there and say like, don't recommend this channel. And absolutely bury my channel for daring to try and do something that makes me a little bit happy. So, unfortunately, hearing that I am disappointing you is not the answer to not the solution to the problem of no new videos for you to consume from me. I'm sorry. It does make me feel a little bit worse if that's what you were going for. I don't think it was though. So it's important for me to let you know that there are some people who do need a push. I'm getting plenty of pushes. It's all downward though. It's all just like, yeah, just get a 9-to-5, bro. Just do that. Just your dream is dead. And, big money, AI, all that killed it. Hey, are you going to Computex? We would love to yell at you more about AI. No. I promised myself after the first time I went that I would never miss a Computex again. I love Taipei. I love seeing my friends there. The food, the night markets, everything. The tech mall. I can't bear to do it this year. I could probably maybe afford it, but I can't do it this year. It's just, yeah. Do you recommend any particular storage medium brand? Well, you can do things like you can, if it's just files you don't need to use at the moment, you can put them on a flash drive. There are 256 gig flash drives that are pretty inexpensive still because they're not that fast in terms of accessing your files in real time, Michael. So you could just do that. Make sure it's USB 3.0 at the very least, so you get that 5 gigabit per second transfer speed. At least, well, it depends. But yeah, if it's like games you have installed that you haven't played for a while and it's on Steam, you can uninstall the game and not lose your save files or anything like that. These are the kinds of things a lot of people are doing right now in order to not have to pay triple the price or 2.5 times the price for an SSD to add to their system. The ideal storage is an M.2 SSD, like the one that your system's probably running on. Most motherboards have at least 1 or 2 extra slots for that, and you can put another one in, and then it's very, very fast storage. But yeah. Yeah, Shanala, the thing is, I do try to keep my head up. That's the whole reason for the Pokemon content. It's just that there are some people who, if you dare to do something other than the thing they want you to do, they will try to punish you somehow. Or they just like they try to forget. Like, okay, I can't bear to have this clogging up my thing on the left side of the YouTube website. Graythorn is early in the alphabet. I have to unsubscribe. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know why people think that way. I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just sucks. Like, here's the thing. I know, Gotham Guy, you weren't trying to send me into a downward spiral of like bad feelings. That is what happened. But like, if I'm doing something that is completely contrary to what I normally do, or maybe something is delayed or whatever, just follow the announcements channel on the Discord and understand when it's ready, it's ready. When it goes up, it'll go up. Most of this stuff is pretty evergreen content. Like, it'll be fun to watch forever. That sounds really great. Coming from a channel that basically plateaued really, not early or anything, but plateaued because it's not really the kind of content that helps people if they subscribe. Coming from that, it sounds really, really good to have a channel where the content is going to be fun for someone, even if they stumble upon it a year later, 2 years later. So it doesn't really matter when it comes out. It's going to come out soon, and it needs to, because I would like to get monetized soon and start making some ad revenue from that and start growing the channel. Yes. But hang on a second. I just thought of something. It's not something for y'all to worry about or something I'm going to talk about here, but let me just send off a DM really quick. Okay. Why does it make it so... Why is it so dumb? Stop that. I know I have him here on my... Maybe? Sorry, 1 second. Yo, Meridan dropping a prime sub. Let's go, nerds. Look at that, 38 months. What's up, Dan? Appreciate that, buddy. Let me go to the spreading the thing, making reality worse for everyone convention. Surely it won't spread the thing, making reality worse for everyone. I mean, here's the thing. I went to CES. I barely talked to companies. I was talking to, y'all saw those videos. I talked to other content creators and we all basically were like, yeah, this sucks. Braithorn cooking show. I'd be into that, not gonna lie. I'm not great at it though. I'm okay at it. Braithorn, I support you 100%. If you need to temporarily pivot part of your content, it's perfectly fine. I'm also here for you and your personality. If you start a cooking show, I would watch it. That's where that came from. Michael, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm old-fashioned or respectful, but I watch people for their, not only for their specific niche, but for them, the great individual that they are. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, look, here's the thing. Yes, I have I try to put on a show. I try to be an entertainer, but a while back, when I realized I had some, you know, when I started being a little more introspective in my life, I realized I don't really want to hide how I'm feeling. I want to show how I'm feeling. I want to share that because that's how you work through that. For some people, that's how you work through that. Some people do work through things introspectively. I'm not one of those, you know? Chanel, thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Sending lots of love, Bray. Thank you. Keep your head up. Yeah. Lone Vaquero, welcome in. Angry Beaver tech industry is buns. Yep, and they're toasted. Saw my parts into O11 Mini Dynamic V2. It was a challenge to build it. Nice. Yeah, anything mini, anything smaller is going to be. Dan, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Don't blame me for pivoting your content. Yep. It's like the thing is, someone comes in like, hey, I'm still gonna buy a PC, even if the market is booty right now. I'm like, okay, let me help you, and then we can still find some decent deals sometimes. But don't be surprised if it's just one or two sites that have somehow are keeping up with the terrible market. You talk to some of the staff from the camera people. I forget the name of the camera you use, but I do remember you talking about those face tracking cameras. Yeah. Well, I mean, talk to Newer. Yeah. They were cool. They're very cool people. I like them. I held everything that bothers me inside and bottle it up till it explodes and I get a tummy ache. That sounds terrible. Don't do that. Unless that's what works for you, I guess, but that doesn't work for most people. Newegg bundles are the only occasionally good deals left for parts. The problem is they're bundles, and usually you're only looking for like a part, right? One thing. And Newegg, I mean, this goes all the way back to COVID times. Like they were literally, you remember the gigabyte power supplies that had a known issue of potentially, they were bundling those because nobody would buy them. So if you wanted that GPU, you had to buy it. And no, you could not just return the power supply unless you were also returning that GPU you were so desperate for. Newegg, I see what you do, and I don't like it. Maybe they turned over a new leaf somehow, but I doubt it. At least in Canada. Maybe they're better in Canada. I don't know. I hope so. I got to make because I eat too much chocolate, except they still don't have Kit Kats. I am so sad. Is there a global Kit Kat shortage too? Diabolical. In parts of the U.S., Micro Center is still decent. Micro Center is great. They can only do what the best they can, right? Micro Center generally will be a reflection of however the best you can do in this market is generally going to be reflected in Micro Center. If y'all remember the IRL stream with Emmett and SM Charles, where I was in San Francisco, that was right before the beginning of the end right there, where we got the last affordable 96 gig kit of RAM for Emmett. The last one. The shelves were barren. Everyone looking for British sci-fi, look up Blake's 7. It's a 9 out of 10. Nice. Kit Kat scalpers. How about the Pop-Tart scalpers? No, just on my local candy shop. Shout out 50. Okay, right. I know a store from big distributor that I could go to, but it's like a 40-minute bus ride, which is not that bad. I like taking the bus. I remember when I was living in D.C. for a while, Washington D.C. for a while, or in the metropolitan area there. I actually lived in Maryland, which is in the close to it's part of the D.C. metro area. Yeah, and their metro system was really good. I bought a car when I moved up there. This was like shortly after high school. I sold it. I didn't need it, and it was just an expense. At least OLED monitors are getting cheaper. Yeah, not something that it's not something they need in data centers. So we're safe for now. Michael, I just want to tell you, I really appreciate the kind words earlier. That does mean a lot to me. Thank you. I don't remember what I was doing. Did I mark these already? I was Cherim. Did I mark? So lost. Yes, I did. Wait, did I mark how many were upgrades? I did. Okay. I get confused. I think I need to maybe rip some Pokemon packs, feel better. Oh, I forgot to put these up. Okay. I think I know is that what's causing it? Hold on. Yeah, maybe. If I go to desktop. Ah, okay. Well, it's not doing it now. I've got my eye on you. Streaming software. Oh, hey, Natty made me realize I could do a bus to Collecticon Houston instead of train. It's a few hours faster and only $44. It's pretty nice. Not bad. We have a Micro Center here in Boston. Been a while since I've been. I'll have to visit sometime. Honestly, Michael, go there, tell them about your storage issue, and ask them what the best option is. They'll just take you right to it. That's the best thing to do. I'm really glad you said that. I miss Boston so much. I went to PAX East 2 or 3 years in a row, and I so miss it. That was a place where I had I ran my first panel. That whole video is still up on the channel, and it's kind of silly. It's fine. It was fun, but I was at like, I don't know, 8 to 10K subs or something like that. And I was like, I'll host a panel and I'll bring people from all these different system integrators onto it. And they were like, yeah, okay. And it really was a good display of like, the fact that people working at different SIs are like not hating on each other. They all experience the same kind of nonsense. So it was really fun. Some friendships were forged that day that I am directly responsible for, and I'm very happy about it. Best Buy sometimes has open box PCs, third party, but it's risky. It's not super risky. I guess it kind of is. If it's your first PC, try to get new if you can. It's just in this market, it's hard to be picky. It's just like if it turns out to be a PC with bad RAM, you have to replace now one of the most expensive parts in the system. So, and diagnosing that is going to be extra money. Oh, and by the way, since you asked about the Gen 10 Pokemon, I can put them in very easily, even without cards. Essentially, the TCG player links just lead to a filled search bar. Yeah. So if there are no cards, it'll just show no results. I'm just asking because it'll be 100%, 100 plus Pokemon that you can't even really catch in the Pokédex because they don't have cards of. I mean, for people that are new to the hobby, right? Risky, exactly. Yeah, we are in agreement on that. 100%. So I did watch a video today that I you know, honestly, I should have known it would make me kind of upsetty spaghetti. Should have known it. But who here Watches Mother's Basement for anime content, for like anime reviews and things like that. You know, ones to watch and things like that. Great channel. My wife just reminded me they sent us a coupon for a 128 gig flash drive or a 128 gig mini SD card. Cool perk to get us back in the store. There you go, 128 gig flash drive. Now it's not going to be fast, probably. It's probably USB 2.0. But if you just need to move some files to make space in your main storage drive, go get that for free and see if you can find a deal on storage. Just tell them, here's my recommendation though, Michael. Have a list of like the specs for your PC. If you have something like the invoice you first got, like the email from the company when you bought it, that should maybe have a parts list in there. Have a copy of that ready to go. Say, these are the specs I have. I need to add some storage. What's my best like price to performance option here? They'll even install it for you if you don't really want to do that. The yikes was the price of a riser cable because I had to vertically mount my brick of a GPU. And then if it's like 50 series, riser cables can be iffy too. So there's that. Oh, I was looking at something here. Hold on a second. I need to try and send a DM here, but why don't they make it easier to sort of just search? Oh, here, there it is. Let me see. I realized something, and I'm about to feel real dumb, but relieved if this is the case. So this thing right here, oh, there was my notification I missed. So this thing right here, by the way, if someone's like, hey, what's your channel? I have my lock screen as a QR code. It's pretty sick. Is old at this point. I mean, it's like a 4-year-old phone now. I have a lot of problems with it. Particularly with, I don't know. I just realized. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll see if I get a response there. And if that's the case, then. Oh, that's going to make me so mad, but so relieved. If that's the case. Okay. All right. So I've got a few things here that could be really fun to open. Let's see what we've got. We have this, which is going to be some, I think it's just Mega Evolution. Oh, no, it could be Destined Rivals. It could be Journey Together. It could be Mega Evolution. I don't know. But this has 6 packs in it, plus other little goodies. Plus some promo cards that I don't need. I also have, again, I think I'm saving my Mega Dream box for when the Korean one comes in, which I think that's going to be like on the 14th. So not too long from now. I do have these. These are probably, one of these is probably what would make me the happiest because the hit rates are so much better. V-Star Universe is really good. That's Crown Zenith, right? But then I finally got this in. Oh, that is upside down. So I can do the all three kind of face-off between Mega Meganium, Mega Embor, Mega Feraligatr EX boxes. These each have just 4 packs in them, but I can use this basically as like an Ascended Heroes video. Just it would be 12 packs, have them face off against each other, and just keep a little score thing on the screen. So I could do that. I'm back. Did I miss the lunchbox? Right, guy? You did not. Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about the video. too. I barely watch anime, but I don't see what that has to do with my mother's basement. Well, the whole joke is that the videos are made by some guy living in his mother's basement. However, he's very good at it. So the channel blew up and he did really well, and he moved to Japan and he's just living his best life. But he did a video about Logan Paul and his partner in sort of like ruining hobbies for people because they basically try to inflate prices of things in order to, well, it's a long video. It's not that long, but it very well explains how just a few people can absolutely ruin a hobby for a world of people, for everyone. Thank you for all the tips. Just subbed to Mother's Basement. Nice. Ed G, what's up? Welcome. So yeah, basically Mother's Basement is like every season, they'll have videos of like ones to watch this season and things like that. It's really, really good. And he's very funny. But this one was a little bit different, where he was basically talking about, because I don't know if you guys have, I mean, if you're like me and you tend to stay away from like the social media garbage coming out of like people like Logan Paul, and just like the garbage content, the pretense, the cringe. The dude's a cringe factory. He's walking cringe, him and his brother. But whatever. But basically, they're trying to drum up a market for graded manga, which I didn't need Jeff through Mother's Basement. I didn't need Jeff to tell me that manga is usually printed on like the cheapest paper possible. And like, how are you going to grade this? And he didn't even grade. It was Shonen Jump. It wasn't even manga. It like a dedicated, like, it was Shonen Jump. It was like, oh, the first Dragon Ball, and the first, oh my God. So dumb. Yes, the first chapter was in there. Like, and it's the first appearance of Goku and Bulma. No, it was not the first appearance. It like so many people came out and just called him out on all these incorrect things. The problem is though that this is how they do it, and they could be successful, and that makes manga collectors who usually collect manga to read it. It's gonna make it harder for them to get it. Like, stop. It's a really good video. I highly suggest you watch it because it explains a lot of things, like why Pokemon cards are so expensive to open, why me jumping into Pokemon at this time, you know, in November, December, like I did, it's actually a pretty bad time to do it. But I'm coming from a market that is much more broken than Pokemon or any other collecting or any other hobby. It's, you know, that's just PCs for you right now. This feels so much easier. So yeah. All right. So we got these. This would be 3 boxes of this, so 12 packs altogether. Just a fun little concept. I've seen other content creators already post. Most Pokemon content creators record something and post it immediately, right? That's not how I'm doing it. I don't do things the way other people do them, and that's fine. Like, that's me. Of course, like as I mentioned, we do have the lunchbox. We also still have Crimson Invasion booster box and Paradox Rift. Crimson Invasion is Sun and Moon stuff, and Paradox Rift is we're chasing Iron Hands. And plus there's a ton of cool cards in Paradox Rift. I kind of want to do this because I haven't opened Ascended Heroes in a while. But I also haven't done... The lunchbox should also be pretty fun. I also just want Mega Meganium here for maybe for my grass deck. I don't know. I might change it up from just being Decidueye. The lenticular cards are pretty sick though. That was to the music. I don't know if you can tell. This is going to make a lot of mess. Let me do the lunchbox first. Don't fall down. Come on. Hi. Please don't show the empty box that's there, okay? I just got a shipment in. Thank you, camera. I'll get that later. So mad right now. Please log into Discord. Please check your Discord. Please. You know when you like rely on one form of communication and you forget that you have multiple ways to talk to someone? Yeah, that was me. Is it 50? Is it 50 series? So that is something I have to keep my eye on. It is 50 series, right? I have it as 5.0 X8, so I could add another NVMe as my board only has one chipset. Okay, I do get what you're saying there. Yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, by the way, Natty, I got a new knife. What do you think? It's pretty sick, right? I like the colors. That's the last one. That is the last time I'm doing that. That is it. No more. I'm not doing that joke anymore. It wasn't even funny that time. I think it was, well, I don't know if it was funny the first time. Okay. But there you go. One last one. Okay, people, let's do this. I just need to get my mind in the right mindset. Hydrate and... I exhaled air through my nose at a higher than usual rate. Just say LOL. You can just do that. You don't actually have to laugh out loud to say LOL, by the way. Okay. Natty, I have a condition where I can't read anything within parentheses, but I appreciate you laughing at the joke. Just letting you know, I saw parentheses there. That's as far as my vision goes. I think it's one of the first things you lose as you age, the ability to read within parentheses. Okay, all right. Ooh, an anagram? That one will take me a while. The trolling doesn't stop from continuing. What do they call these? It's like the battle chest or something like that. Yes, collector chest. Oh, I've been recording this. This is dumb. Hi. Okay. I haven't opened one of these in a while, but hope you're hungry. I brought lunch. Okay, it's technically supposed to be not a lunchbox. It is a collector chest. But yeah, we've got some Pokemon card packs in here. I think 6. That's right, 6 TCG booster packs. It does not tell you exactly what you get. There's other little goodies in there, including 3 promo cards that are just kind of like, you know, your normal holo cards. But yeah, let's see what we got in here. This is like the Mega Evolution era, but early, I think. You're not going to find anything like Ascended Heroes in here. But it showed pictures of Destined Rivals and Journey Together and Mega Evolution. So very early Mega Evolution era. So let's see what we've got in here. It opens the other way. I did not figure out immediately how to work a lunchbox. That's a thing that just happened. Okay. There we go. It's actually a nice little lunchbox here, I guess. If that collector's chest, excuse me. Let's see what we've got. Okay, Lucario coin. And then we get a Ralts, a Corellia, and a Riolu. Let's get focus first, actually. Okay, I need to... There we go. So, nice. These are actually really nice, too, because I'm building a Psychic deck with Mega Gardevoir EX, and these are nice-looking cards to start with. So, I will hold on to those. It's a nice Riolu, too. But let's see what packs we get. We have 2 packs of Mega Evolution. Oh, actually, no, they're all right here. Okay, so let's leave this here. So we have 2 packs of Mega Evolution, 2 packs of Journey Together, and 2 packs of Destined Rivals. That's the most exciting right there. Unless somehow I break the streak of bad luck and I actually pull the Mega Venusaur EX SIR from one of these 2 packs for from the Mega Evolution set. That'd be amazing. What else do we have in here? Okay, well, Pokemon loves making stickers. So we have some Mega Lucario stickers. And, whoa, there's multiple sticker sheets here. Okay. Interesting. Mega Lucario, Mega Latias, Mega Gardevoir, and Mega Mawile. These are actually some really nice stickers, not going to lie. These are pretty cool. And then you have a tiny, tiny binder. I think these are kind of silly. I've never seen anyone use them, but for a kid or something, this is actually kind of cool because you have a matching mini binder that matches your lunchbox, so you can keep some of your favorite cards with you when you go to lunch at school or whatever. So that's, you know, it's cute. It's cute. Can you just, okay. Maybe it's actually a good idea to keep this in here if you're going to store any cards in here, because tins are kind of notorious if you use them for card storage. The rounded edges here can often ding your cards. So, yo, Draw Curiosity, how's it going? Welcome. I've been lurking a few streams, but now I'm here, hands available, and wanted to say hi and thank you properly. Oh, you're welcome. How did the rest of the subathon go? I dropped in and lurked a few times, but I mean, you were streaming a long time. You went is it still going? You can put all your favorite flavor of cards in it so you can eat them later. Thank you, Shanala. It went well, much longer than I expected. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. So I mean, we're able to reach your goal, everything good there. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Okay, we'll put the lunchbox aside and look at our 6 packs here. Again, 2 packs Mega Evolution, 2 packs Journey Together, 2 packs of Destined Rivals. These have gone up in price a lot, so that's nice to see. I capped it at 100 hours. My voice is dead, but it was a fun time. I have never done a subathon, ever. About 85% of it, but truthfully, it was a very high amount, so I wasn't gunning for 100%. I have enough to be able to book everything I need in advance. That must feel really good. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. That's great. Man, I'll bet you're super excited. But yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on that. I'm happy to hear it went well. Okay. All right, pack number 1. Sorry, I am, what is it? I'm sad to move, but excited for new beginnings. I do know that feeling. I do. I was actually just talking about a period of my life where I lived in the DC metro area. I'd moved away from Texas and I lived in the DC metro area for a couple of years. It was huge. It was like right after high school. So I was like, still a youngin'. Usually I'm cooking or tidying during your stream, so I stay in lurk in case I can't respond. It's all good. I absolutely appreciate it, Doctor. Thank you very much for gracing our stream with your presence. Yeah, you're like on my lurk list as well now. Like that's the thing is I'm not actually a very good chatter. My chat, y'all are way better at this than I am in terms of being on that side of the screen. I'm just I'm not good at it because I don't know if it's it's an attention thing. And I know a bunch of y'all are doing other stuff, you know. There are people who tell me like, "Hey, this is a podcast for me." All right, cool. Hey, I appreciate it. But yeah. Okay. So but anyways, if you're sticking around, I will definitely, because I am recording right now, but let me just finish this up real quick. I'm going to finish this up real quick and we're going to try to pull, it might be possible that I'm not going to have to trade for the Mega Venusaur EX SIR because look at that pack art. It might be giving us a hint here as to what's in this pack. Let's find out if this lunchbox brought us a treat. Let's see. Come on, Mega Venusaur EX SIR. I have to be specific because then I'm just going to get a regular Mega Venusaur EX, which is fine. Seedot, Ralts, Stuffle, Sizzlipede, Pyroar, Tinkaton, Ace Rolla's Mischief, Spoink Reverse, Sobble Reverse, and Megalodios EX. That's actually a good pull. That is a good pull. I have no idea how to build a dragon deck, by the way, because I was very used to the idea of like a mono energy kind of thing. And then I saw this and I was like, I'm just getting into the TCG, like just barely getting into it. And I'm like, how and why? I know there's some special energies that will provide different colors of energy if you need it, but like, I'm kind of tempted to give it a go. Megalodios is really cool. Strafe seems like a really good thing to be able to switch. Okay, whatever. I'm getting too much in the weeds on the whole TCG thing. Move on, Braithorn. Let's go. All right, pack number 2, last pack of Mega Evolution from this lunchbox. Which, by the way, it's just it is a really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. It's really cool. It might be partially because I like both Gardevoir and Lucario, but whatever. Rack focus real quick. How we looking? Cool. There we go. I accidentally saw the edge of something there. I don't know. Yungoos, Tangela, Executor, Risky Ruins, Houndstone, Drizzile Reverse. We got a Sobble Reverse in the last one. Premium Power Pro Reverse and Hariyama Hollow. Okay. All right. Well, hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. We did get an EX out of that. Now it is time for Journey Together. I do like this set, but unfortunately, it does not like me. Prove me wrong, buddy. Come on. Make a liar out of me on this one. I just have not had very good luck with Journey Together, but it's other than my favorite Articuno card like ever. I do really like that Articuno illustration rare, and I did get that. Okay, back to Scarlet and Violet in this one. Let's back it up a little bit. All right. Shuppet, Hops Corvisquire, Ends Sigilif, Billy O'Nair, which, by the way, that's supposed to be billionaire. That's their whole thing is they're rich. That's what their names together mean. Oinkalone, Bayonet, Hops Bag, Volcarona, Reverse, Wingull Reverse. I think that's an upgrade for my Wingull. And Lily's Ribombi, Hollow. Okay, one more pack of... That's just, it's okay. Like, I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this lunchbox. So if you have your expectations low, then you can only have really good surprises, right? Oh, more luck for this one. We got some luck from Draw Curiosity there. Dragon type is pretty goated, and that one is definitely better than the Pocket TCG. I want to play TCG live. I have been saving these and building up a big collection in there. like, it's not easy for me to necessarily set aside time to go to a local card shop that has tables all set up and play the game in person all the time. So TCG Live is just like playing the TCG itself. Like it follows the exact rules and everything. So that's where, perfect. That's where I want to get my practice in, basically. Pocket is fun though. Like if you want that experience of opening packs and you just wait to get them for free and stuff like that, yeah, it can be really fun. I mean, heck, if you want to collect digital goods, go for it. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. Paris, Volcarona, Alolan Marowak, Brock's Scouting. We know what you're scouting for. Calling Officer Jenny. Ooh, we got Nasako Ito Crochet Dunsparce Reverse Hollow. I'm actually really happy with that. It is okay. I love the crochet cards. Whoa, there we go. I love the crochet cards. It is always nice to get a reverse of those. And our final card for Journey Together, Cinccino Reverse. Not, wait, no, it was Wailord. I went a little early on that. It was Wailord. My bad. Lily's Rabombi is one of my favorite cards. So, wait, draw curiosity. Are you telling me that you play the TCG? Oh, so you play Pocket. Is that where you play it? Or have you ever played like the TCG? I mean, it's mostly the same game. It really doesn't matter. You play Pocket. That's kind of awesome. That kind of makes me want to play it now. Because, I mean, I have Pocket, and I played it a little bit. The main reason, it makes a lot of sense that I prefer live because I'm already getting these. And every one of these, when you open a pack and you have one of these, is a digital pack in TCG Live. I wish these worked in Pocket because I would absolutely go for it. But I worry that if I started getting into Pocket, I would probably throw money at it. And I can't really afford to do that. And a few cards people have given me here or there. Okay, all right. Have I already asked you what your favorite Pokemon is? I feel like you would be a grass type enjoyer. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Okay, my actual favorite three are Cutie Fly, Swinub, and Gulpin. Wow, I was way off. Okay. If I had more means, I'd definitely collect the cards, but currently feels like a slippery slope for me. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is I'm like, I want to do this, so I'm going to build a mountain of content to do a whole channel for it. To be honest, in Pocket, many bug types get made into grass type. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. All right, so 4 packs, 1 hit. And now I'm not usually the type, and y'all, if you've been watching my videos, you already know this. I'm not usually the type to ignore really nice other cards. I'm not just looking for hits here. I don't care if this is 50 cents. It's a cool card, and I want it to build a deck. You know, if I'm going to do this, it's a good Pokemon. But I've opened a lot of Destined Rivals, Journey Together, and Mega Evolution. So yeah, I would like there to be some hits in here. I have all the commons, uncommons, like I have multiples of them. I would like some hits here. I kind of figured this might happen, but it's okay. Dwebble. I think we can all agree Dwebble is super cute. Ethan Cyndaquil, Arvin's Mischief, Team Rocket's Chingling, Team Rocket's Petrol Engine, Probopass. Come on, we really want a Destined Rivals hit. It's one of the best sets of that era. Team Rocket's Mimikyu, Team Rocket's Zubat, MC's Hype Reverse, and Team Rocket's Zapdos Hollow. 1 pack left. Yeah, Destined Rivals is a Team Rocket set, and it's the first one that they did in like 20 years. So it was a very big deal. I had a nice Beedrill EX deck on Pocket, and it's grass type there. Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to find bug types are generally grass type. Yeah, in this, because there's no bug type. Last pack. Let's get some last pack mojo. Come on, buddy. RGB, help me out here. Last pack mojo. Let's go. Last pack luck. I feel like Destined Rivals should have had hollow energies. Am I crazy? I feel like that should have been the case. Misty Staryu. Team Rocket's Ekans. I don't know if you knew that. A snake backwards. Wow. Relore. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. Cynthia's Power Weight. Team Rocket's Muck. Ethan's Sudowoodo Reverse. Ethan's Pichu Reverse. And Ethan's Typhlosion. Okay. Well, we got out of 6 packs, 1 hit. At least we got a sick lunchbox to go with it. Call it a collector's chest all you want. It's got a handle. It's a lunchbox. All right, get subscribed, hit follow so you don't miss the next one. See you then. Take care. Also, we got promos. So, like, that's a thing. And a coin. Bye. Okay. Yeah, that's... I feel like I've used up most of my luck on those, and I'm not that much of a superstitious person. I am the level of superstitious that anyone who gets into IT kind of has to be, right? But I feel like I have gotten pretty lucky in some of these sets as it is. Other than, well, yeah, even Destined Rivals. I got the gold Mewtwo. Either way, I saw the lunchbox. I wanted the box, the tin, so yeah. Not terrible, but not paying rent. That is true. That is true. No, that we have had actually an insane streak with some other sets, just not these. Ekans backwards is Snake, but did you know that Mewtwo backwards is Outwim? Is it though? Is it really? Here's a good thing, though. As far as I know, every single one of the cards, because I am like obsessively trying to build decks right now. Every one of these cards should be playable, currently tournament legal. So, like, I need to see whether Zapdos makes for a good deck. I want to do a Team Rocket deck. And I have plenty of Team Rocket cards. I did an entire booster box of Team Rocket, of Destined Rivals, rather. I think there's a Haunch Crow deck right now that's really good. But anyways, but all of these cards are currently tournament legal, so that's nice. It's a nice little handful of cards for that. That's cool. I am gonna keep them in here for. There's not really anything new that I got. However, this is going to go with my EXs, where those are for me to start, to maybe start a deck with that. We'll see. I know I can use these too. These are going to be really nice. Ugh, I hate this, the way they stored these. I don't like when it like pinches the card. No. Okay. I also have a Mega Lucario deck that I'm working. Well, it's okay. That one's a little questionable because it's really a Mega Zygarde deck. Mega Zygarde EX is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. And that is a fighting deck. So, I don't know. I'll just put those in there. I'll just put the whole thing in there. There you go. We didn't get anything new, though. So I don't have to track it in the spreadsheet or anything. But yeah. And there it is, nice and neat. So let me sleeve these up real quick. It's very interesting that for a lot of these promos, they constantly go back to the classic Cosmo Holo. Seriously, especially when I see what they do in Japan, I wish that I love Cosmo Holo. It's awesome because then you can maybe get swirls here and there. Do I have any in any of these? It does not appear so. It's not like the most granular Cosmo Hollow, honestly. Whatever. Looking at some of the things they've done for their Japanese cards, my goodness, I wish they would do it here. And y'all saw it in the last stream when I was opening. There's got to be one here. Where are you? Where are you? No, it's not. It's not here. I grabbed the wrong. Okay. It's here. This is how I store cards that are going to be sorted into the Pokédex. And clearly I have a little work to do there, right? But look at this this hollow pattern. I know I have one here because, okay, on this rock ruff is a good example. Okay, I'm going to take it out. This is seriously one of the coolest hollow patterns I have seen. Look at that. So, like, I know they've got the Cosmo stuff, but, like, for promo cards and stuff, let's get something more unique. Like this. It is absolutely ridiculously cool. Before we get into opening something else, I kind of want to go over some of the hits that we've gotten, hits and upgrades that we've gotten, because I have the stack out now. It's right here, so I might as well. Let's see. What the heck? What is that? What was that? Am I crazy? What was that? It looked like a Sharpie mark, but then it came off, like off of the sleeve. Weird. Okay, whatever. All right. What am I doing? I just want to go through some of these real quick. These are some of the upgrades and new catches that we've gotten. These are the recent ones. Blissey there, right? Pissimian. These are the Trainer Gallery Pissimian, Trainer Gallery Octillery. You might see some here that you missed from the streams. So, the Corviknight G-Max, or V-Max rather, G-Max. V-Max Corviknight. G-Max is Gigantamax, but we did finally get a Gallade. We got Urshifu. Urshifu V. We finally got a Mr. Rhyme. Blaziken V is, to me, a very big visual upgrade over Blaziken EX. Cast form with the hollow pattern I really love out of that Japanese set, like I showed you earlier, right there. There you go. There was another example of that. Inteleon, I just had an uncommon for Inteleon, apparently. Bronzong, I had a reverse foil. Now I got the hollow rare. Cricketune goes from like an uncommon card to a V. The Galarian Moltres Trainer Gallery card is so absolutely sick. I really liked the Galarian take on the legendary birds, except maybe Zapdos. Like, why'd they take like Zapdos has some of the most iconic wings of any flying legendary, because they're like not wings somehow, and they took them away. The heck. Plusle and Minun reverse. There are new catches, and we got the reverse hollows for those. Jirachi, I didn't have. I had just an uncommon or a common for that. Bounsweet, I just had a common for that. Whismur, I just had a common for that. So these are upgrades. I don't need this one now because I got the reverse on that. Dottler illustration rare. I love Dottler. Dottler is such I don't know. I just think it's neat. Araquanid was a new catch. These are all new catches right here. Dupiter, Dracovish, and we got the hollow rare, and Pyukumuku. Which, Pyukumuku, I have questions about Pyukumuku. The main one is why are you like this? Why do you look like that? Well, there's a Pokédex entry here. It says, it's covered in a slime that keeps its skin moist. Cool. Allowing it to stay on land for days without drying up. Awesome. This Radiant Serena. Look at how gorgeous this card is. I love the Radiant cards. And Arbok is Cobra indeed. Oh, the Radiant cards are so good. Superior V. That's an upgrade for my Superior Holo that I had. Rillaboom VMAX. Gigantamax style. Magearna V. I love Magearna. Magearna is awesome. This Arcanine is now probably one of my favorite cards that I have. I love Hisuian Arcanine. Let's see. This I didn't count as an upgrade, but I prefer this Ditto card to the one that I have. I still don't have any kind of full art Ditto or anything. That's an upgrade for Nickit, an upgrade for Miltank, an upgrade for Bidoof, an upgrade for Heatran, I think, because it went from an uncommon to a rare holo. Finizen upgrade, Timber reverse holo upgrade, and then we got this Blood Moon Ursaluna SIR. Look at that. I could even maybe zoom in a little. Oh, I got digital zoom. Let's get that going there so we can get even. It'll stop shaking. Sorry. My hand won't stop shaking. That's called essential tremors. But the camera will stop shaking in a second. There we go. Blood Moon Ursaluna SIR. Shinala. And muck backwards spells timeout. Or no, you put ... at least. Thank you. We got the Teal Mask Ogerpon promo illustration rare, which is nice. Yes, the Machamp VMAX. This one is so sick. Look at that. The texture, everything, so cool. Oh, it's facing the other direction. Got it. Palkia V-Star. Super sick. We got the Dunsparce, by the way. The Dunsparce art rare, illustration rare. The Lunatone art rare as well. Look at this. Look at the art style of this. Like, I want a giant size painting of this. I want this as a large print, please. Thank you. What an absolute masterpiece. This looks like it's a bedtime story happening here or something. It's great. Yes. The Raikou V alt art secret art rare, or basically an SIR, but it's SAR in the Japanese sets. One of the sickest Raikou cards ever made. It's just speed. It's just it's great. And Hisuian Zoroark, which is obviously super awesome and looks like it would be the lead singer in an 80s band. And I'm with that. Like, I'm all about that. So those are the ones that I have tracked. Those now, of course, not counting anything from today, because today we didn't have anything that would be going in the Pokédex. It was all just repeats. But I did get an EX that I can use in a deck, so that's cool. I mean, also we got stickers. And that has to count for something. Okay, it doesn't have to. Optionally, that counts for something. Yeah, I don't know what the localization team was thinking on that one. I really don't. There are some that are honorable mentions I will show now, and then we'll get to opening something else. I'm sure you guys understand why I need to space out ripping packs and not just like, you know how fast, like I want to just get something and open it immediately. But yeah, I don't, because I am not made of money. Thank you. So I already had an Orbeetle illustration rare. I think it is the Team Rocket's Orbeetle. I might swap this one out, but it would be like a lateral move, not really an upgrade, because this is insane. I love this card so much. Orbeetle is crazy. This Eevee. Well, if you want to know why this one's not an upgrade and it's not going in the Pokédex, I would love. Let me answer that for you. It is because oh wow, I didn't know what this one was worth. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's because this one is in my Pokédex, and it is so cute. I find it to be cuter than Bill's Eevee here. Natty, come on. It's technically fine. It's technically fine. And then we get to one of my favorite cards of all time. Lost Origin Trainer Gallery Pikachu. Come on. That is so cute. It's just that I've already got this in my Pokédex. This is a duplicate. So it goes into the trade binder for trade shenanigans. Also, we got Super Chonky Gigantamax Pikachu VMAX. Awesome. It's just there being awesome. We love it. And then we got Morpeko V Union. All 4 parts of it, which is a ridiculous concept for a card game that your Pokemon comes together like Voltron in the play space there or whatever. But yeah, there's 4 cards in here. I promise. I just kind of put them all together. It's really cool, but there's no way for me to put that in my Pokédex binder. Like, what are you talking about? So yeah, I'm gonna go get another look at the Orbeetle and see if maybe I like this one more. And then without having to change anything in the spreadsheet, I'll put that. I mean, I do have to label it as VMAX instead of just being like Team Rocket's Orbeetle or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is the one I'm most hesitant about. I think I might like this one more. I do have a few cards here that like I bought, like this Fortress EX that I might want to use for a grass type deck. I don't know. Maybe. It's a Terra Pokemon. I have some Terra cards that could be useful for that. But I'm pretty sure I have better grass Pokemon for it. It's just, it was very cheap where I was buying a stack of cards basically. It was really cheap to get the Fortress added on. So it's like, yeah, sure. Why not? The ones that I buy are just for playing the TCG. They do not count towards the Pokédex. That is only cards that I pull, trade for, or get as promos. Just like a trainer in the video game. Okay. So now I got to figure out what I want to do next. And I think I want to do the 3-way battle between Mega Feraligatr, Mega Meganium, and Mega Emboar. After 1 second. 1 second here. Yeah, I did not know this thing was climbing in value like that. But here we go. 1 sec. Be right back. Hi. Hello. I forgot I should probably go to a... Well, I don't know if you're in the... Yeah, you're not in the spreadsheet right now anyway. But what's up, Panther? Welcome. How's it going? Definitely want to use those. Okay. I could have done this when I had my... You know what? I can still do it. And this time the camera stayed on me. Of course it did. Of course it did. Wait, could I totally do like a... Not really. I got to tell you, the decision to put all three of the desks that I have 3 sit-stand desks in this room. All of them are on casters, and it's one of the best decisions I ever made. It's also the one of the worst decisions I ever made was putting 3 desks in a not very big room. I have 3 sit-stand desks. Why? Because it was cheaper than one big one. I mean, that's true. 2 of them were for a review video, by the way. That one is still up on my channel, I think. Yes, it is. Anyways, the first one I ever got, that one I bought, but like one of them has an 80-inch desktop desktop thing on it. It's a pretty big desk. That's the one that I'm on right now because this is where I would build PCs back in the olden days. Man, showing these 3 is pretty tough. I could do this. I need this to come down a little bit. Pretty unwieldy, honestly. It looks like I have the wings sticking out of my head. That's great. That's awesome. Okay. At least there's something up there now. Okay. I want to open more Ascended Heroes, so I needed a good justification for that. So, how's this? A 3-way battle between Mega Feraligatr, Mega Meganium, and Mega Embor EX. Let's go. Okay. That's right. We've got all 3 boxes with all 3 of these Mega Pokemon here. These are, I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but these were released recently, about the time I'm recording it. Each one has the promo card of the actual EX, which I can kind of use these. I don't think I've pulled these yet. Maybe I have. Of course, the giant lenticular card and 4 packs. I'm just going over that for you real quick because I'm not going to be doing it, doing each one of these, opening each one. We're just going to be getting the 12 packs out, but let's open at least one of these. On camera here. So this is the Mega Feraligatr EX box. Let's see what we got in here. All the things I listed, very likely. There we go. So here's our promo card. Well, I would give you a closer view of this, but the lenticular one kind of does that for us. Well, this feels weird. Why is it like moist on the back? It's not, but it's too smooth. You see how reflective this is? Hold on, here's one of my studio lights. Let me get it. Yay, there's one of my studio lights with the grid on it. There we go. Here, there we go. So there's the lenticular Mega Feraligatr EX. I actually think it's kind of nice. Of course, it's going to be nicer in the actual card. Very, very cool. Okay, so we'll set those aside. And each box, of course, is going to have 4 packs of Ascended Heroes. There we go. These are really starting to become a luxury item. And I mean, of course, all Pokemon cards are kind of luxury items. Let's be real. Okay. Did I do that wrong? I did. Did it upside down. Still fit. That was cool, but no. No, I didn't. Interesting. Okay. All right. I'm going to get all 12 packs here ready to go, and it'll be over in a flash for those watching the video. Chat, just hang on a second. Kind of a cool effect for these, actually. It's not like as herky-jerky as some lenticular cards are. Look at that. There we go. I can at least have the B-roll of it. I do need to keep these 12 packs separated. How's it going, chat? How's it going out there? I guess I can just play music because, like, I'm just opening boxes here. It's going well. I'm working alongside you. Nice. What are you working on? Oh, well, you're working. I don't need you to. I'm sorry. I'm like encouraging you to stop working and start typing. That's my bad. Okay, there we go. Guys, if you get boxes like this, please recycle your all that packaging. There's a lot of single-use plastics and stuff involved here, and it's not the best thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. So here we... Oh. All right, there we go. We have our 3 challengers, and I think we'll start this one off with Mega Feraligatr. Okay. Here we go. Mega Feraligatr's first pack. And I'm excited. I haven't opened... Hold on, let me... There we go. Chair sank a very tiny bit, so I just wanted to bring it back up. Okay. Okay. I'm excited about this. I haven't opened Ascended Heroes in just a bit, so maybe one of these has the God Pack, and that's going to be an instant win if that's the case. But that is the big draw of Ascended Heroes, is the potential for a God Pack. I mean, you just never know. It's one of those things that I think it's 1 in 2,000 packs or something like that. And if you don't understand how odds work, you might think, well, you have to open 2,000 packs to get one then. I mean, like, if you open 2,000 packs, you're guaranteed one. Actually, no. That is not how odds work, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, because... then people would definitely do that, and it wouldn't be worth it. Ultra Ball. Started with Pancham. Ultra Ball. Numel. Tynamo. Weavile. Galarian Obstagoon. Anthea and Concordia. Weavile Reverse Energy. Tynamo Reverse Quick Ball. And Mega Dragonite EX. Okay. All right. I see you, Feraligatr. I see you. Starting off strong with a hit. We'll take that. Ascended Heroes just has the most insane amount of amazing illustration rares, full arts, SIRs. It is absolutely stacked. It's just the pull rates are not great, which in general is awesome. We love that as collectors. Yay. Okay. Galarian Lanoon, Erica's Oddish, Ralts, Iono's Tadbulb, Iris's Fighting Spirit, Solrock, Erica's Gloom, Salazzle Reverse Energy, Metacham Reverse Quick Ball, and Hoopa Hollow. Okay. Well, 1 for 1. I mean, 1 for 1. We're 1 and 1. Okay, Snorunt. Badoo. This is actually a very evil card, by the way. This Pokemon is it's not really very threatening, it would seem, but just using your ability or using the action here, the attack, Itchy Pollen, it only does 10 damage, but during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. This little cute little plant guy, an absolute monster. And back to it. Dratini. Team Rocket's Meowth. Pangoro. Team Rocket's Factory. Dustox. Carkol Reverse Energy. Another Mischievous illustration rare. Let's go. This is the 3rd one of these that I've pulled. So, I mean, obviously I would have rather seen another one, but I do love this card. And that's a big point for Mega Feraligatr. But boy, oh boy, can we just talk about the centering on this thing? Oh. Wow. maybe this is how Pokemon fights scalpers, by making absolutely ungradable cards. And Colossal Hollow. Okay, that's 2 points. I could have been really like, an EX is 1 point, an illustration rare is 2 points, and an SIR is 3 points. But then I have to track all that, and that sounds like work. Okay, last pack for Mega Feraligators for Ascended Heroes packs. This is a last chance to get in the lead here, more in the lead, to try and solidify a win for Mega Feraligator. Let's see what we get. Well, a Hollow Energy. All right, do we count a Hollow Energy as a point? Because I want to. I really do. I love getting Hollow Energies. Also, a Hollow Energy doesn't guarantee a God Pack, but a God Pack does guarantee a Hollow Energy. We could have a God Pack on our hands, but I don't think so. I don't know. All right, well, that will remain to be seen. We'll set these aside. They can be the tiebreakers if there is one. Dratini. It's not a God Pack. Okay. Team Rocket's Meowth. Shuppet. Darumaka. Lily's Determination. Bayleaf. Delcatty. Pokepad Reverse. Nice. I did need a few more of these. Team Rocket's Executor. Team Rocket Reverse. And Ends Zekrom Hollow. Okay, so that is 2 hits plus a potential, like, bonus point if we need a tiebreaker with that Hollow Energy. Not bad, Team Feraligator there. Okay. And we get on now to our next competitor here, and that is the Mega Embor stack here. So let's see what Mega Embor EX brings to the table with these 4 packs. All right, let's go. Don't worry, if my pacing is bad, that's what editing is for, okay? Sorry. Y'all get to hear a lot of stuff that's going to be edited out. Aren't you blessed? Okay, you got to beat 2, maybe 2.5 points here. Okay. You know what? Maybe we'll say an SIR, because the odds are not good of getting an SIR. An SIR is an automatic win, maybe? What do we think? An SIR is 2 points. Illustration rares and EXs will count as 1 point. Okay. It's Pikachu, he yelled, kind of. Ghastly, Swirlix, Vanillish, E-Electric. Let's zoom in a little bit. Noivern, Canary. Is it Canary or Canary? What do you guys say? Reverse Larry Staravia, Energy, Reverse Duskball, Solrock, and Team Rocket's Executor. Not a great start, Embor. Not a great start. Oh, there's that first Hollow Energy. This could make all the difference. Erica's Tangela, Noibat, Totodile, Pokepad, Drampa, Pangoro, Team Rocket's Factory, Meryl Reverse Energy, Noibat Reverse Friend Ball, Sprigatito EX Ultra Rare. I love this card. Ah, this one is so good. This one is so good. I think this is the one I do have for that spot in the Pokédex right now, though. Let me see. I love this one. It is so cute. Not every Pokemon can pull off the ultra rare look, right? Like just here's the Pokemon right in the front with really bold, reflective line art and a background, kind of. Sprigatito pulls it off. Sprigatito, I have an ultra rare EX, so that is what I have. All right. So, hey, nice little dupe right there. That's going to count as 1 point, like an illustration where it would. And I'm counting EXs in general as a point because I want more of them. So I don't care what EX it is. Like a lot of time, from what I understand, when you're building a deck, you base it around some kind of EX as your heavy hitter, right? So, okay, that is maybe 1.1 points. That was a really confusing way to say that. 1.5 points, I mean. Remember, hollow energies can be the tiebreaker. Cynthia's Gibble, Wurmple, Reboot, Sneasel, Electric, Air Balloon, Hops Cramorant, Fan Rotom Reverse Energy, Charmander Reverse Friend Ball, and yo! Mega Gengar EX, Mega Attack Rare. Let's go. This thing has jumped up to like $100 or something. 90 bucks, $100, of course, because of the Gengar tax. But that is crazy. It's not the big Gengar chase from this. It's not the SIR. I would not know how to react to the biggest chase of this set. That is the Gengar SIR. That thing's like raw, fresh out of the pack, worth like $1,500 right now. This, about 90, which is very good. That is... I didn't score Mega Attack Rares. I think they're worth 2 points. I would say they're worth 2 points. Because I love Mega Attack Rares. So that right there does push Mega Emboar ahead of Mega Feraligatr. Sorry, buddy. I don't make the rules around here. I literally do. I just did. Isn't it funny how people who are usually the ones to say I don't make the rules around here are the people who make the rules around here? Isn't that weird? Okay. Last pack. Why not? Just, you know what? You still got to beat Mega Meganium. Bring the heat. Mega Signal. Roly-Coly. Pikachu. Team Rocket's Energy. Bayleaf. Team Rocket's Archer. Galarian Zigzagoon. Reverse Energy. Snom, Reverse Friend Ball, and King Gambit Hollow. I put that in the wrong stack. There we go. Oh boy, it's heating up, man. That was a really good pull. Like a really good pull. This one card, if I were the type to be like, oh, I gotta make back this paid for 2 of these boxes by itself, if you're looking at it like that. So, pretty big. And yes, that is the Gengar I already have in the Pokédex. So, wow. It's really good. It's really good. If one of your dark type Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon EX, that player takes 1 fewer prize card. Oh. The effect of Shadowy Concealment doesn't stack. Huh. That's crazy. Oh my God. That means like they can't win by taking prize cards unless they knock out an EX, which takes 2 prize cards. So that would be 1. Or if they knock out a Mega Pokemon, which takes 3 prize cards, so it would be 2. That's crazy. Oh, man. Okay. That's the last one right here is going to be Mega Meganium EX. Let's see what you brought. Let's see what you're bringing to the table. You got some stiff competition there from Mega Emboar, who seems to be, I mean, you are weak to fire types, so you're really facing an uphill battle here. Let's just double check. All right. Glass Trumpet. Hitmontop. Larry's Rufflet. Tynamo. There's Braviary, Dragonair, Mystery Garden, Team Rocket's Energy, Reverse. That's actually kind of cool for a Team Rocket deck. Totodile Reverse, Friend Ball, and another Mega Dragonite EX. I think this is a sign. I think I'm supposed to build a Mega Dragonite deck. How is Mega Dragonite? Sky Transport. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, so it's a switch built into this Pokemon every turn. And Reuno Glide. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon, 330 damage. So if you have some Pokemon with or trainer cards that allow for energy management, that's pretty strong. And you can do something like adding a maximum belt or something like that. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty good Mega Pokemon. And it's also really nice to see that Mega Dragonite is getting some play in Champions, in Pokemon Champions, because for the longest time, competitively, Mega Dragonite, or Dragonite, non-Mega, right, could not really do a whole lot. Until actually very recently. Roly-Coly, Pikachu, Team Rocket's Tarantula, Ghastly, Mightyena, Slurpuff, Team Rocket's Giovanni. I put this in the wrong place. 1 second. There we go. Team Rocket's Giovanni, Tarantula Reverse, Reboot Reverse, and Erica's Victory Bell Hollow. Okay. I mean, okay. Meganium, gonna need you to step it up here a little bit because it's not looking too good. You have 2 packs left. So I would like to see that 2-point SIR come in. Let's see. Let's tie this up. I don't know. I don't know. And just for the game, though. Just to see the competitiveness here. Not for any other reason. Not asking for an SIR for any other reason. But the Gengar, please. Okay. Counter Gain. Poniard. Roly-Coly. Togetic. Delcatty. Ace Roll is Mischief. Glastrier. Beautifly Reverse. Roly-Coly Reverse. Mandibuzz EX. I hadn't gotten that one yet. I believe that's a big upgrade for my Mandibuzz. Maybe. Unless what do I have for Mandibuzz right now? Check the spreadsheet. Mandibuzz. Just an uncommon. So yeah. Big upgrade right there. Nice. So that's 2 points. Not quite enough. This has got to be a crazy pack right here to get Mega Meganium to win this one. Let's find out. Let's see. God pack incoming. Nope. Scorbunny, Snom, Metatite, Larry Starly, Noivern. Wait, Meganium, you didn't give me a Hollow Energy. Slacking. Well, Slacking is a different Pokemon. Okay. Anthea and Concordia. Ansdar Manitan. Cynthia's Gibble Reverse. Frostmoth Reverse. And the final card, Terapagos Hollow. And that means the winner of this triple battle here is Mega Emboar EX coming in with 3.5 points and this amazing Mega Gengar EX Mega Attack Rare, which is super dope and will be kept in my trade binder for an awesome trade down the line. That was fun. That was fun. Not bad. And you know what? Every one of these boxes, though, not bad at all, honestly. I mean, EX, an illustration rare for Alligator, a couple EXs from Mega Meganium. But yeah, we definitely have a clear-cut winner here. Plus, each one came with an EX card already. All right, that's it for the battle here. Get subscribed or hit follow if you haven't already so you don't miss the next video, and we'll catch you then. Take care. Yeah, this is such a good pull right here. This is such a good card. I love the Mega Attack Rares. What? Hold on. What did I do here? Oh, that's what I did. I accidentally bought a bunch of top loaders with blue borders, but they almost look like a dark purple, I guess. I didn't even mean to get them with any borders. I prefer them with clear borders, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Actually kind of fits with Mega Gengar. But yeah, no, like that was actually really good. That was actually quite good overall. I'm happy with it. I need to stop pulling this Misdreavus. I need to stop pulling this Misdreavus. I need, like, this is turning into like my Mega Evolution Bulbasaur or the Ninja Spinner Froakie. Ah, yes. I love this card so much. It's funny that it's an EX, and it's just not that powerful. But I will say, it only does 100 damage, but it does heal itself 30 points, or 30 points of HP every attack. So it's kind of self-sustaining. I imagine there's ways to absolutely troll with Sprigatito EX. If you get items to just like boost health and heal damage, I don't know. There is a special energy you can put on Sprigatito EX that is a special leaf energy that will, a special grass energy that will add more HP. And there's other things like that that you can do to just absolutely troll with it. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. Okay, so like already I was just talking about, right, how like Sprigatito EX not that strong, right? It has 200 hit points. I want to take a quick look here at Mega Feraligatr EX. 370 HP, and its attack is insane. Look at this. It does 200 damage plus. That means there's some kind of modifier potentially for it. That modifier is if your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage on it, this attack does 200 more. That is 400 damage. I don't think I've seen any. Look, Mega Dragonite's health, 370. That's a one shot if it's taken any damage at all. That's bananas. Okay. Mega Emboar EX, super tanky, right? 380. But this does, Crimson Blast is 320 damage. That would be like, whoa, that's a lot. It also does 60 damage to itself. Yeah, I like the special feature of this attack a little bit more, honestly. Mega Feraligatr is kind of broken, maybe? I have to check that out. Now, Mega Dragonite's cool because of the Sky Transport thing and being able to switch your Pokemon out once every turn from the bench to the active spot. But yeah, the whole thing about it is you're mitigating retreat costs and still being able to move your Pokemon around. And remember, I am new to this, so if I say anything like that and you're like, "No, that's stupid and dumb," then let me know nicely, politely. Because I am just getting a feel for the TCG still. But there's a reason you have cards that are dedicated to switching your Pokemon around from the bench to the active spot and vice versa without retreat costs. Those exist for a reason, because the retreat costs are a pain in the butt. That is energy. That is a limited resource within your deck that goes to your discard pile. And if you don't have something that is an item, you know, some kind of trainer card to pull, or maybe even a Pokemon with an ability that pulls energy out of your discard pile, then you can run out of energy if you're not careful just by moving Pokemon around. So yeah, mobility, it can be, for some decks, it can be pretty important from what I understand. That is a lot of cards. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is Dupid and Stum. Natty, your feelings are valid. Just want to validate your feelings. I mean, they're incorrect, but they're valid from your perspective. I just want to be supportive. Woo! That is the correct response. That I can, that I vouch for that. 100%. Oh man, what do I want to do now? What do we got now? Okay, it's 11:14. Okay, so I have still Paradox Rift. I still have, I kind of want to do more Crimson Invasion. But also, I want to get good pulls. So, no, Mega Dreams is going to wait. That's going to wait. I think I need to see what the heck is up with this battle region thing, with it showing a 6. Because with VMAX Climax, it had 10 packs with 11 cards each. And it showed the number 11 on there. So maybe this is a certain number of packs with 6 cards each, but no. I saw that on another box that had 6 20-card packs. So I'm very confused. Maybe we'll just do that. Let's just do it. I'm not even going to look at the pulls I can get. It should just be decent because Japanese set here. It looks like it's more Legends Arceus Pokemon. More Hisuian Pokemon. I mean, that's why we have the 3 Hisuian starters here, right? Duh. Yeah, way to go there. Nice deduction, Sherlock. Okay. I just need once. We're going to swap over here real quick, and I shall return shortly. Oh, here you go. Wait, where was it? I don't remember what you were on. I'll just go to the update. There you go. Natty, keep them entertained, please. Thank you. Just for a second. Okay, so I figured it was a 50-50 shot that if I gave you the spotlight for a bit, you go megalomaniacal on it. And it's nice to be validated. It's nice. But anyway, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, back to the show. That just all got deleted. Not by me either. Okay. No, you had your chance. Now... There it is. You saw it. You all saw it happen. I don't like that. But apparently, flip backwards is the beginning of the word pilfer. You're good. You're not on screen now. Stop. Okay. Yes, there was a flip happened. Just so you all know. Sort of. You were very locked in. Okay. Okay. Since in my last video, I was going to be opening Ascended Heroes, I wanted to set myself up for success afterwards because the Ascended Heroes pull rates are, they are what they are. However, it actually went pretty well with that Mega Attack Rare Mega Gengar. So, but I'm still going to be opening a Japanese box anyway. The hit rates on these are usually super good. And this is Battle Regions. This is one I've never opened. That was kind of my goal when I was looking for these. Open one that I've never opened before. I don't know much about this set. I don't know what set it is like seated into in terms of the English cards, but the English set. But it does seem to have something to do with Pokemon Legends Arceus. Arceus. Well, don't correct me, okay? It's an imaginary creature. I can call it what I want, maybe. But yeah, because you have the Hisuian starters here. So whatever, let's open it up. What I am confused about, though, and I do want to address this, is if we look at the box for VMAX Climax here. All right, let me zoom in here just to sort of emphasize my point. Okay, actually, let's look at this V-Star universe. This says the number 10. It's a little confusing, though, because there's 10 packs with 10 cards each inside this box. So it doesn't really tell us what's going on, right? Unless you can read around it, by the way, which I don't know if that's clear or not, but I can't. Anyway, this one, though, VMAX Climax, has the number 11 here. And VMAX Climax has 10 packs with 11 cards each. So where I'm confused is the 6 here. Does this mean there's a bunch of packs with 6 cards each? Or are there 6 packs with 20 cards each, which is something I have found in one of these boxes before? I don't know. Let's find out together. I don't prepare for these things. I just hit record while live streaming. Preparation ain't a part of that world. All I know is that Japanese boxes are super fun to open. Wait. There's usually a perforation here. There is not, to my knowledge. Oh, it's just latched in here like a normal box. Okay, it doesn't have the perforation. That's fine. Okay, this is this is from Sword and Shield. No. Well, this is from Legends Arceus era. So yeah, it seems to be packs with 6 cards each. How many packs are in? Oh my god. Okay. All right. Hold, please. $20 packs with 6 cards each, not 6 packs with 20 cards each. Okay. Well, we're going to split this up into 10 and 10. And I am just going to open it that way. All right. So we'll do the other 10 in the next video. So get subscribed or hit follow if you haven't already. And let's see what we're getting out of here. I have no idea. Into the unknown together. Also, these do often have a pack trick. I just don't know what it is. Another thing we shall be discovering together. Is that a perforation there? No. Okay. Oh my god, these are just so hard to open sometimes. Okay, that's actually not too bad. I see what they did there. There's actually a place where it's not super, well, okay, whatever. You don't care about that. You just care about what's in it. Okay. So let's figure out what this... Okay, let's figure out what this pack trick is by just pulling the cards on the first one. Okay, that's a cute Litleo. Right on. Roserade. Oh, V-Star Hisuian Decidueye. Look at that. That is super dope. Okay. Okay. Does this going to have a hit in every pack? Oh, and Pokeball Corellia. I will say, though, that is not a healthy level of flatness there. But nice. That is really good. Okay. I'm excited now. Let's do it. Let's get into this. I am on board with what is happening now. So there's no pack trick. The last two cards were both some kind of rarity. So we're just going. Okay, Jinx. What if it was some of the basket or something? Okay. Hold on. Do I have you? I think I do. Yes, I do have Stantler. Hold on. I don't have you. Why did you write BT dubs on the not caught page? Yeah, that's a new catch right there with a holo rare Cleavor. Let's go. And a Pokeball Litleo. Very cute. I did mention that one was cute. That's our first new catch. Very nice. Oh, that one opened nicely. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. All of y'all, pay attention. That's how you need to open. Hippopotas. Hippopotas. Mischievous. Basque Legion. Yes, I did recently get Basque Legion. Okay, Hollow Miltank and a Pokeball Mighty Yena. We're just going to stack all the Pokeball cards. I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of hits here of one kind or another. That is very funny. Combi. Okay. Hold up a second. Yes, I do have you. Okay. I do have Rhydon. The other one was Rhyhorn. This is Rhydon. Okay. Chandelure. Okay. Oh, that's another Hisuian Decidueye. It's the V. Look at that artwork, though, man. Oh, we really lost something special when they went back to EX. There's some great EXs, don't get me wrong, but like, dang. Gonna write instruction, but I got sidetracked and forgot. All good. And a Pokeball Hoot Hoot with a nasty print line down the middle. Let me see if I can show this to you guys. Can you see that? It's like a seam right down the middle. Yeah, see it there. Okay. It's not the nastiest. It's actually kind of subtle. Decidueye is awesome. I really love Decidueye. Especially when I saw how horrifying the card is for the TCG. Okay, boys. Okay, Pile of Swine. Mighty Yena again. Oh, I like that Keldeo Hollow. And some town, but Pokeball style. Okay. Hair cross spotted. Bug, bug, bug. Oddish. Pure Ugly. Which is just a mean name, by the way. It's also a mean Pokemon. Oh, we just got an upgrade for the Gallade we just added to the Pokédex. It was just an uncommon. Now we have a holo rare Gallade. Nice upgrade. Okay, I'll take that. And Roserade Pokeball. What do I have for Roserade? That could be an upgrade for Roserade, I think. Yeah. Oh, no, it's a holo rare. I don't know. What's y'all's opinion on this? A reverse holo, but Pokeball, like this style. Because this is like black and white, Black Bolt and White Flare style. Like, that's the kind of Pokeball pattern they had on that. Is that an upgrade over a standard holo rare? What do y'all think? Because it's technically in rarity, it's an uncommon, but I don't know. You get my hard drive working again because I have the Book of Beetles by Patrice Bouchard in PDF form in there. I had like a whole list of bug facts I could recite. Nice. All right, Ralts, Rhyhorn, Heracross, Whiscash. Uh-oh, we got another V. Yo, Hisuian Typhlosion V. Nice. He's just like, come at me, bro. That is exactly what, it's probably like Ty or whatever, but like, yeah. Typhlosion. What do I have for Typhlosion? I have a holo rare, so that's a solid upgrade for Typhlosion. That's a really cool looking card, though. Like, that is super dope. I love it. And Hippopotas Pokeball. I guess there's a Pokeball card in every one of these. Nice. We have only 2 packs remaining for this one, so see what we get. That one did not want to open. Okay, Barboach, Mischievous, Scyther. And we would have gotten a Vespiquen here if we hadn't already. Nice. Chandelure Hollow and Roserade Pokeball. Again, didn't we just get this? No, not Roserade. Yeah, wait, no, that's not Roserade. That's the one right before it. What is right before Roserade? I forget. I always forget that one. Was it 315? It is Roselia. Roselia. Okay. And Pokeball Roselia. There we go. Now I sound like I knew what the name of that Pokemon. Wait. I had 3 packs left. Now we're on the penultimate pack. All right. Chandelure. Hoot Hoot. Honey, I guess. Roserade. Stantler Hollow Rare and a Mismagius Pokeball. Cool, cool. What do I have for Stantler? Oh, I need to get that Pokédex number because it's under S. So 899. Is that right? No. Am I looking? Oh, the numbers are tiny. 1 second. That's not Stantler. Hold on. I'm dumb. This is what evolves from it. And I don't know if I have it. I didn't have it. It's Wordeer. We just got a new catch. Wordeer Hollow Rare. New catch, and it's a Hollow Rare. Man, this set is being super nice to me here. That's our second new catch of this set when we only had 75 left to complete the Pokédex. New catches are few and far between. That's another reason I'm trying to open up stuff I've never opened before, because they're, you know, they only print Pokemon into certain sets. All right, last pack. Let's go. And look at that. Which I don't know, Draw Curiosity. I don't know if you're still lurking, but there you go. Swinub. Starting with that's got to be a good sign or a good Swine. I do have some regrets. That's probably one of them. Swine Up. Oddish. Corellia. And we got Rhyperior, another new catch for the Pokédex. Oh man, what a good stack we got going on here. And we got a V-Star Hisuian. Oh my God, what? Oh, my brain just died. Samurott. Okay. And we got a V-Star Hisuian Samurott to go along with the V-Star Hisuian Decidueye. That is super sick. They're going to be on the same page. Those are going to be on the same page. We don't have a V-Star for all three yet. We got a V for Hisuian Typhlosion. Now we got to get the V-Star for Hisuian Typhlosion, and we'll have all three. And a Pokeball, I don't know, hairdryer or whatever. But yeah, we did get all three starters. But man, that was absolutely stacked. So this is funny. We have Hisuian Typhlosion V and Hisuian Decidueye V. And then we have Decidueye V-Star and Samurott V-Star, but not all three of either. So that hopefully can happen with the last 10 packs of this absolutely cracked box here when it comes. Like, remember, it's not about like, oh, I can pay my kids' Harvard tuition with this. This pulling these cards. That is not the point around here. It is about building the raddest Pokédex ever. And that's the goal here. And we are very close to having at least having all 1025 Pokemon. Then the journey continues to keep upgrading them as time goes on. And I hope that you will join me for that journey by getting subscribed or hitting follow. And I will see you in the next one when we finish off this awesome box. Man, that was really good. Let me sleeve these up real quick, and then we will finish this off. More sleeves, please. Thank you. I just said thank you to myself for grabbing those. I really like V-Star cards. They're very distinctive. They're very cool. They're not full art, technically. Like, there's literally a part of this that is blocked off, but they're very, very striking. They're really cool. Panther, yes, it was an awesome 10 packs. And we got 10 more to go. We're going to finish that off tonight. Man, Japanese packs are just so broken. It's just so much better. Like, I don't know what it is. Well, okay, I know. They have gambling regulations. We kind of don't in terms of things that are kind of gambling, but not really. But in Japan, they're very strict about it. So it be what it be. That's it. Wait, what was this? Why did I put this in the wrong stack? Okay. I didn't miss any other new Pokemon, right? No. Somehow we had Combi, but we never got Vespiquen until recently. Man, that's good. That's good. We'll finish off the other 10 here in just a bit. I'm just getting cleaned up here, getting this all sorted. Put these two in top loaders at least. It's one of the more interesting things that I've been observing here as I've started to get more into the idea of playing the TCG, meaning I was ordering some cards that I hadn't pulled that I needed, right? And maybe some I didn't need, but they were the same card, but maybe looked a little better because I was like, oh, that's $2 and it's really cool. I'm gonna get that. I got to be careful about that. It can spiral out of control very quickly. Anyway, one of the interesting things is seeing how different vendors pack cards to ship them, and some of the interesting packaging that I've found. Kind of funny they have anti-gambling laws, but love to do lottery systems for everything. But it's not That's not money gambling. That's time gambling, which is arguably more valuable. It's funny. You're gambling with your time, whether you're able to do that thing with that on that day or not. Does that make sense? Panther, I may be mostly lurking, but I am paying attention. I appreciate you. I really do. And switch to here for a second and be back momentarily. Natty, why did you have that message up on the spreadsheet for like just a second? For anyone who missed it, Natty informed us that I'm doing a Nuzlocke right now. Best of luck. I now know how stressful that is. Oh, camera. Hi. How long was it doing that? Not long, I hope. I'll eventually need to do a soul link. I need to figure that out. And on the back burner for like a year and a half now, like a long time ago, ADF said he wanted to do a soul link with me. And I just am terrible when it comes to bigger creators about reaching out to them and asking for their time. I have pretty decent confidence. I do. I'm a fairly, you know, I feel like I'm well spoken and I have good skills in certain things and all that. But when it comes to that, like the imposter syndrome is strong. My girlfriend wanted to do a soul link with me and then she saw me playing and decided against it. You can't be good at something until you spent time being bad at it. That's how you get good. I'd say you can quote me on that, but I'm not the first person to say it, that's for sure. I kind of prefer not having the perforation there to rip because this is more of a like not busted up looking box now. Huh. Let me check something really quick. So this one has potentially the Starmie V with Misty or the Garchomp V with Cynthia. Those are the two big hits. Really, I'm here for the Pokemon and the vibes. I just realized something. I haven't even looked at the Matchmaker form. And that's fine because no one has entered a form. Just a quick reminder, if you're looking for help with a PC, be it a pre-built or a parts list for a DIY build, you can fill out the form. If you're watching on YouTube, the link to the form is in the description. If you're watching on Twitch, Stream Elements has very stubbornly been posting that every 5 minutes in chat, even though most people understand that it's very difficult to get a PC at a decent price right now. I mean, it's impossible to get one at a decent price, but difficult to get one at a not deal-breaking price, essentially. Okay, let's do this. In the last video, I was going through this Japanese box of Battle Region, which is a set from the Sword and Shield era, and it was really good. Now, if you're there wondering, oh, what kind of amazing hits does it have that are worth hundreds of dollars? None. That is not why I'm opening this. I wanted to open it because I've never opened it before, and because it has Pokemon in it that I didn't have in the Pokédex yet, which is evidenced by the fact that we got a few out of those first 10 packs. This box comes with 20 packs with 6 cards each. There are a couple big hits in it, and there is the Starmie with Misty and the Garchomp with Cynthia in it, which are around $95 and $55 respectively. But we're just looking for Pokemon we don't have yet, and also cool upgrades for the ones we do already have. So we have 10 packs left, 60 cards remaining. Let's open them up and see what we get. We pretty much were getting some kind of awesome card almost every pack. So yeah, what I would love to get from this would be, actually I gotta look really quick just to verify this. There's a couple, there are 2 cards I would love to get from this, and here's the reason. I have, from the first 10 packs, I got Hisuian, Typhlosion, and Decidueye V, and I got Hisuian, Samurott, and Decidueye V Star. So I'd like the Typhlosion V Star and the Samurott V, just to complete those 2 sets. And these, of course, would be the ones that would go into the Pokédex. There are alternate art versions for these. The odds of those aren't as great. I don't mind it just being the V-Stars or the Vs. I would like to just have a complete set of 3 on that page in the Pokédex. Does that make sense? It does make sense. I don't know why I'm asking. I feel like it makes sense for me. So let's see if it happens. Okay. Pack number 1. Let's see if these want to open this way. They do. Thank you. All right. Starting with Stantler. Oddish. Poochyena. What is it? Quill. It's not Quillfish. It's Quill. Hisuian Quill. What? Overquill. Okay. Hisuian Overquill. Vileplume. It's a hollow rare Vileplume. Is that an upgrade for my Vileplume? No, I already had a hollow rare. Okay. And Chandelure Pokeball. I really like the Pokeball. It doesn't matter what the style is. If it is a Pokeball is a kind of rarity. If you have something like this on it. Okay. And I love those. I kind of want to just get all of them, which is a dangerous thing to say. Okay, Ralts, Swinub, that person. Wait, it's just, that's great. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, Miss Magius. Yo, we got the full art Hisuian Typhlosion V. Oh no, now I got to get all the other ones. I got to get the other 2. Oh, that's so sick though. Look at that. Get a little B-roll there. Oh, look at the print lines. Double print lines on that. Do you see it? Hey, that just means it's perfect for a binder. I don't grade cards. Grading sucks. That whole industry is broken. And Pokeball, I don't know, Honeypot or whatever that is. Okay, that is super dope. I'm actually sleeving this immediately. And also, Hisuian Typhlosion, pretty awesome for competitive, too. VGC stuff. Whoop. Sure. That one almost exploded. Now, I'm not talking about you, Typhlosion. Do not explode. Thank you. Not that it has, like, well, whatever. Anyways. Scyther. Hold on. Glameow, right? I already had a Glameow. Yes. Okay. Just checking. Right on. Right on. Right on. Ooh, look at this Pyroar. I like the art on this. It's really nice. I think I have a Pyroar EX already, though. Yo, hold up. Does this have a trainer gallery? Oh, no way. 1 second. Wait. Hold up. I just got my first Cleavor in the previous video. Now we get a massive upgrade. That is so sick. And that CHR, that's a character rare. That is so okay, I'm sorry. I know it's bug type. I'm sorry, Natty. But this is I love this. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Before I started my stream tonight, I did not have a Cleavor. Now I got 2 of them. And that is a big upgrade right there. Listen, if you've been having terrible luck if you've been having a bad streak of luck opening Pokemon packs, I say this a lot. Get Japanese or Chinese boxes or packs because it's just the hit rates are so much better. Especially if the box has this shape to it. These are better. But not every set has that. Like, you hear about Mega Dream a lot, I'm sure. Now, the hits are not worth as much if they're not in English because we're in the North American market. But that's not, if you're watching this, you already know that's not the goal around here. The goal is the raddest Pokedex ever. So there. Okay. Piloswine. I just looked up your name and I forgot it already. Roselia. No? Right, Roselia. Okay, thank you. Roselia. Noctowl. Remoraid. No. Relicanth. And check the Garchomp V. That is pretty sick. Right now, I think for Garchomp, I have an EX. What do I have for Garchomp? I have an ultra rare EX. I think that does beat this. So it's not an upgrade. And Relicanth Pokeball. Nice. I do have an illustration rare Relicanth, so it's not going to be an upgrade there. But yep, we got another hit. Unsurprisingly. Hoot hoot. Let me double check my focus real quick. I know I do this all the time. It's just the whole point of having it backed out like this is so that in the edit we can zoom in, and if it's not in perfect focus, that won't look good. Okay, Mischievous, Gloom. Wow, why are you looking so angry? Okay, Diancie, Hollow Rare, and that person. Okay. Nothing crazy there. All good. So it's not like you're going to get a V card in every pack or anything. Not when there's 20 packs. That would be too much. Okay, Soothing Quillfish. Yeah, all right. Okay. And, oh, a Radiant Heatran. Oh, that's so sick. This has Radiant cards in it. That is so dope. Look at that. I love the Radiant cards. And they really named it well because of the Radiant Hollow pattern. I really like it. Like, it has depth to it. Okay, I got a Wordeer Trainer Gallery character rare. Okay, that just like it's the same thing as with Cleavor. We got Wordeer for the first time in the first 10 packs, and then we already upgraded it. Come on, that is so cool. Yeah, I like this set. I like this. It's really good. It's too. Why can't I hold all these hits? Look, it's an old meme, but it's valid. All right, Rhyhorn. Hey, y'all get away from the hits over there. You're good. You're good. Okay, Stantler, Litleo, that guy, and a Starmie V. Look at that. Now, the trainer gallery one for this is the Misty one. That's the big hit-ish out of this set, right? And currently for Starmie, I have a Mega EX. So this, I feel, is going to be looking better. I think this is going to be replacing that one as an upgrade. And Combi, Pokeball Combi. Okay, all right. Nice. We have 3 packs left. We're all deer down here. You just see the storm drain, and then there's like Worddeer's ridiculous face poking out of it. Worddeer. I don't know what Worddeer sounds like, by the way. But okay. Hippopotas. I like the trainer running after it there. I guess trying to catch it. Jinx. Vespiquen. Oh my god, why can't I? Okay. I can't remember your name right now. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Keldeo Hollow. Noctowl Pokeball. Okay. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. Whenever I like, it's a foreign language set, and if I can't remember a name of Pokemon, I feel like a fraud. But this is how I learn it. Like, this has really taught me a lot about the Pokédex and a bunch of Pokemon that I wasn't familiar with because I didn't play the games. And I'm gonna see the name and I'm gonna feel stupid. Wait, oh no, 73. Okay, Mamoswine. Of course, it's Mamoswine. Why didn't I think it was? Oh, because it's Swinub, Piloswine, Mamoswine. Duh. All right. Okay, 2 packs left. Oh, Yukamori. Hello, Yukamori. How are you doing? By the way, I've discovered that I really like Tomokazu Kamiya artwork. Every time I see it, I'm like, I love that art. Yeah, I'm a fan, it turns out. Gloom. Frugly. Hair dryer or something. Yo, that's a... I like this Absol Hollow. That is really cool. It's almost like the Batman style, but in a regular card. Oh my god, the Mightyena character rare or trainer gallery character rare. Look at this. Oh, I see what they're doing. Look. Do you guys remember the meme? No, this is really funny. This is actually a funny Pokemon card because you remember the thing where someone would have their dog and they would get a cake that's like a dog cake? That's what's happening here. That's actually hilarious. Whatever I have in my Mightyena spot, it's getting moved out. We're putting this there. I have an illustration rare there already, but this is better. I promise you this is better. This is so adorable. I actually love it. It's the dog cake. That's so funny. And it's so entranced by it. I love the fact that I so overspent on gear during my obsession with production quality when I was really deep in the tech content thing, that I'm able to get like really good high quality shots of these cards by, you know, zooming in on it, good lens, good sensor, good everything. We have 3 character rares out of these 10 packs. 3. The thing is, I have not yet gotten either the Typhlosion V-Star or the... What was the other one? I needed the Typhlosion or... Okay. The thing is, I still have not gotten either the Typhlosion V-Star or the Samurott V. So those three, we might not have a full set of either of those. But you know what? This has gone so well. I ain't even mad. All right, last pack. Poochyena. Rhydon. Combi. Relicanth. We got the Hisuian Typhlosion V-Star. Let's go! Oh my God, we summoned it into existence. That is amazing. I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened. That's so crazy. And also it's crazy that I kind of have a better card than that. But I kind of don't want to put it in the Pokédex because then instead I get to put these three V-Star, all three matching cards on one page. You see? You see what I mean? It's not easy. Oh, we've got a Barboach Pokeball. The True Chase card. I cannot believe that I spoke that into existence. Like, chat, please vouch. This is all live. Like, it's live, man. I don't... it sounds so set up. I didn't. I don't. I'm not smart enough to do that. Okay, I mean, maybe I would be. But I wouldn't because that would be dishonest and dumb and wrong and not as cool at all as it actually happening organically like it just did. What the heck was that? Come on. What a... I got to zoom out. There's so many hits. Come on, man. We got new Pokemon in this. Yes, we still managed to get... Wait, did we get any new ones in there? I don't think we got any more new ones. Okay, we didn't get new ones. We did not. So in the first 10 packs, we got two new Pokemon, a few new Pokemon, and we have already upgraded two of them here. We have three character... What is it? We have three Trainer Gallery character rares. We got the third V-Star for the third starter. We also got an... sort of a secret rare of that same poke. We got so much here. Like even the Radiant Heatran, it is so stacked. I'm telling you, like if just go hunt down some of these Japanese boxes like this. If you look at Mega Dream, it's called a high class box. It's kind of that shape of box. Hunt them down, go to card shows, see if you can find some there. They're such a joy to open because they're so much more generous. So I hope that you have the same luck when you open them up. And if you're building the Pokédex the same way I am, following my method, then yeah, it's really a good way to go. Anyways, get subscribed or hit follow if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Man, these I'll tell you the bad thing about Japanese sets is that it's terrible for my voice. It is terrible for my voice. Wow. Oh my God, that was so crazy. I basically was Babe Ruth on that one, like. And bam, I called it. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. That was fun. I need to... I'm basically... Look, here, it's no mystery now. And yeah, Chanel, I do have another one of these. I do have another V-Star Universe. We'll do that in the next stream. But I'm basically going to find every one of these that I can. For every set, basically. Over time, we'll open all of those that we can find. Just because it is so much better than getting... It's so much cheaper and with way better hit rates and amazing quality control versus trying to buy those same sets in English, which is just absolutely, unquestioningly cost prohibitive. Wow. I know it's kind of a dead meme, but it's just absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Oh, I can just put it there. I have a spot open on my organizer, so we'll just do that. That was crazy. I can't believe I did that. I'll tell you to open more, but I got to go to sleep. Well, yeah, it's midnight. It is midnight. And this is usually when we will end it. And that might be why, you know, we're at the number we're at, but that's okay. We can still maybe raid somebody. As long as it's over 10, I feel like it's worth doing, you know? Did I hear my phone go off earlier? Oh, D-Rocky is streaming. D-Rocky Lizard is someone in the Super Metroid Map Rando community and the Super Metroid community in general. We're going to raid them. They also were the organizer for that massive 64 entrant Map Rando tournament that ran for like 2.5 or 3 months. So show some love, you know, drop a follow. And let's go say hi. Hit it right out of the park. I say with zero experience with baseball, having owned a Yankees hoodie, which is really funny because there's zero baseball in Brazil. So the hoodie I got had to be a knockoff of some kind. I did do that, though. That did happen. All right, guys, we're going to go over to raid D-Rocky Lizard now. Please join me. Please say something nice. Drop an emote or something, you know. Also, I like to point out that I got a Panpour in Pokemon Black and named it The Risk. Like Risk of Rain. Get it? I do get it. Yes. I do get it. Yes. Nicely done. Congrats on hits and upgrades. Good night. Panther, you too. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in to hang out. I appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. And, yeah. Let's go raid D-Rocky Lizard. Yeah, it'll be fun. Dark, you're out. Thank you. Thank you, Doctor, for coming to join us for a bit. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll catch y'all on Sunday. Keep an eye on the announcements channel. I keep going back and forth as to whether I should do a gaming stream on Friday or Saturday. Just watch the announcements channel in the Discord. I really want to get back to that Nuzlocke because it's going to take forever to beat it if I don't. But yeah. All right, guys. Starting that raid process now. I'll catch y'all on... Otherwise, I'll see y'all on Sunday. Till then. Take care.
Let's go, nerds!